Owen, tell me something.
Truman, if the shadow government was listening, they'd probably have some pretty good takes on a podcast.
Dahm, that's true.
Did you disable that flock camera?
Next week, we're going to have the Clintons on. Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most, Truman the Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb.
Boom.
Owen Dahm. We are also joined by a few special guests this week as we are breaking down the AFC. We'll go left to right here. Sorry, Chris. We'll introduce here Logan. Logan, welcome in, our AFC North expert.
Hooray!
All right, calm down. Settle down.
No cheer.
You get one statement. No, all right, calm down. And our AFC East expert, Chris, is here as well. Chris, how are you doing?
I am wonderful as your reigning fantasy football champion. Never not been in the playoffs. It's just It's a beautiful day here. Thank you.
In my 11 other leagues, you're not the fantasy football champion, so you don't know me. You don't know my life.
Hey Truman, who's the champion of your keeper league?
I don't know. Did you win last year?
Man, I wonder.
I know I didn't win last year. Did you win the keeper
yes.
league? Who'd you keep?
So in 2024, I drafted JSN, so I was able to get JSN in the 8th round, and that may have won me my league.
That's a good start.
And so this year, I'm getting JSN in the 7th round. Top 5 player in the league, I'm getting in the 7th round, which is pretty cool.
Me too.
Yes. Oh, I forgot I got to make all my college football picks.
Which is why it's important, chat, to draft rookies in the later rounds instead of backups you'll never play, especially in keeper leagues.
Especially in keeper leagues, yes, of course.
You gotta do a college football keeper league.
Fuck no.
Hell no, dude. Hell no.
Do not know nearly enough players.
My quarterback transferred to Sam Houston State. What the fuck? Or honestly, if you had like a Sam Houston State quarterback, he probably would be pretty good, and then he'd fucking transfer to Miami, and then you're like, God damn it. This gets half the
WVU
stats.
starting quarterback transferred to Northwestern and didn't get the starting job.
Got announced today.
Interesting. Hopefully he's smart, I guess.
Well, I mean, Dylan Raiola transferred to Oregon for a backup spot, so...
That was weird, yeah. I was wondering why he did that.
Yeah. I don't think he won that spot. He left a starting job in Nebraska to assumedly get more money as a backup for Oregon.
Can't believe he didn't go to Tech. All right. Let's get into this. Sorry, before we get too deep in the episode, do want to thank the patrons over on patreon.com/opendisaster. Shout out Skylar, Dylan, Aaron, Mailbox Kansas City,
and my mother,
Stephanie.
Love you, Stephanie.
And of course, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I also love this guy's mom. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I also choose that guy's dead wife.
What do you want to comment?
Comment the number of wins that the Bengals, Buffalo Bills, and Chiefs are going to have in that order.
We are also going to have our AFC West representative join us here soon, and then our AFC South representative should be joining us later on in the show as well. We'll see about that. So, but we should have everybody in, but we're starting here to respect the East Coast fellas' times. Guys, what I'm showing you first here, though, real quick, which is why Owen wanted me to bring it up, because we were talking about why are we doing it different this year? Why are we doing everybody on the same show? Why are we doing it?
Why are we doing by conference?
Yeah, why are we the way that we are? Which is a question that plenty of people ask us all the time. Here's the breakdown, essentially, is that for the last few years, me and Owen, we can't disagree with each other, right? So last year I went 136, 135, and 1. I went just over 500 because there was a tie in the NFL, which is honestly more impressive than I think anything else. To nail exactly half the games correctly.
Half of every game preseason when we know nothing, no injuries happened.
Yep, nailed it exactly half. Owen went 141, 130, and 1, so he beat me by 5 games comfortably, pretty much. The group went 133, 120, and 19, so they had 19 ties, which is a fair amount of ties. That takes them up. The guest, however, went 122, 94, and 50. Is that 6?
Yes, 56.
Yeah, 56. So there's 56 ties from the guest. So this year we are picking every single game from each conference on the same show to cut down on the number of ties. There will still be some ties across conferences, but we can live with that. This year we're cutting it down and making you guys agree on the show per conference. Did Chris die? Where did Chris go?
I'm still here.
Oh,
Getting
okay.
a liquid death.
Okay, we lost his camera. I was just making sure he was still alive though. All right.
That's
So
the
I
airport.
wanted to show you guys that sheet just before we get started here.
Yeah, the freaking guests with a win percentage of 565 because they had 56 ties.
Yes.
Over a sixth of their choices. Oh, we just disagree.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
anymore. No
No.
more disagreements.
No more free rides. No free lunch. Not this year on the show. Okay. All right. So where we'll start is we'll start here in the AFC North. Logan, you're the guest who is picking for the AFC North, so we'll break it down. We'll try to make it quick. You know, we've got 16 teams to break down. We've got 4 divisions here, so we try to keep it moving and grooving a little bit. So
I will say, of all of the years to condense this program, this was the absolute worst year possible because this is by far the most interesting AFC North offseason probably in the history of the NFL.
I know, and we should have.
But I will accommodate.
We kept dragging our feet. We should have done it. We should have done the AFC North. Just have you come in and just do the AFC North drama episode in July or August. I don't know why.
I literally could have done 2 hours on each team because so much shit happened.
It's been kind of crazy for the AFC North. It's true.
It's it's 3 new coaches, right? And then
we could have done 2 hours.
And there's 3 new coaches, and somehow Zach Taylor is still around. He just keeps crawling, and it just keeps working. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know why we're surprised. The Bengals are famously slow at dragging their feet on firing people.
That is
Also
true.
correct.
I mean, but also
Didn't Zach Taylor get hired in the same cycle that like Joe Judge got hired in New York?
That's correct.
Oh my god.
We could have spent 2 hours on what Deshaun Watson said yesterday.
By the way, that
That's
2 hour
leadership.
comment was everything before yesterday. So I could spend 3.5 hours on just the Browns.
Yeah, just the Browns.
What he said yesterday, that's leadership that you want to see. That's leadership behavior. That's starting quarterback right
I
there.
recognize that I was
right
wrong.
when you name him the quarterback. Yeah.
Some people might disagree with me. That's okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, dude.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
You
Stop doing
sexually
any
assaulted
appearances.
over 20 women, brother. This isn't a disagreement on principles.
I'm not sure saying you're a child.
It is, I guess, a disagreement on principles.
I don't
It
know
should
how
be.
many children of God are sexually assaulting women, but I guess one, evidently, from his point of view.
Everybody's hating
I
on
don't
this
know
child of
how-
God right here.
I don't know how into the weeds you want to go on this Deshaun situation on this episode. However, since this is a more nuanced group of people and not just general sports fan consumption, the asterisk I always like to bring up with this Deshaun conversation for people who don't want just headlines is Deshaun has maintained his innocence for 7 years straight.
It is
Like-
crazy that not once he's gone, you know what? Yeah, they were touching me under the, like he not once did he just like admit a little bit of it or what,
No,
That's
so
good.
like
And
this,
I guess he's been acquitted, or whatever. I don't know.
No,
he wasn't
hasn't
acquitted.
been
He-
charged.
It was all civil. Yeah, right.
the sequence of events was he was individually fighting every single charge because he wanted to maintain his innocence and this individually. And then that Browns contract came up between the Falcons and him. And it was conditional that this had to at least be in the process of being resolved. So, what's the word I'm looking for?
He's settled?
All the suits were settled. Yes. But he has never once shown any contrition that he has done anything wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure he got to pay. I'm sure he paid them double, so he didn't have to say that. I'm sure if
Sure.
if you get $250 dumped in your account or whatever you got dumped, I'm sure
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like, yeah, I'll give you an extra $2 million, and I never have to admit that I said
That contract
anything.
just
Yeah.
gets more and more unbelievable every time someone brings it up to me. Because he's also been the worst starting quarterback in the league.
I saw somebody dropped it, and they said this was maybe a psyop just to. They said it was collusion by the league owners, so that they don't have to guarantee any other quarterback's contract ever again.
I'll say one thing because it is related, because there are two Ohio teams in here. The 49ers GM situation, they were on ESPN yesterday or NFL Football Today, whatever you call it, comparing him to Robert Kraft. And they're like, well, he's not going to get charged because they didn't charge Robert Kraft. And I was like, that's a take.
I just can't believe a billionaire whose family is worth like $26 billion is flying out to a trailer park to get a handy.
Well, no, he was in his hometown. He was in his hometown of Youngstown, Ohio. Apparently.
I guess that makes more sense.
I read the article about it or whatnot. So he just was messaging. Here's the thing. Here's what I will say.
There's just no way.
Is that this
hit the
guy?
Hometown girls up.
If this guy this is not this guy's first time. It can't possibly be.
No,
if you're
not at all.
Never.
And so I would argue, here is my argument, that a billionaire should likely know that hookers do not cost $140.
Bill Belichick knows.
That should, yes.
Yeah.
Something should have tipped him off that maybe this was a federal investigation.
maybe hookers in
Listen.
Liberalville. I think the town is actually called
No,
Liberalville,
it's
right?
East Palestine.
Oh, East Palestine.
Yeah.
Liberalville.
I don't know why I was thinking that. But yeah, East Palestine, Ohio. Maybe they do cost $120 there, dude. You never know.
Well, Logan, you're gonna use Liberalville at the liquor store this week.
Oh, for sure. Now, one of the absolute worst parts about having politician parents is I have to super neuter all of my social media interactions. But I had a format in my head the second that came across the timeline where it was like, Elon begging to get on Pedophile Island, Robert Kraft. It's like, it does not matter how much money you have, you will always be a loser.
You will
on
always
the inside.
You're a fucking
No matter
loser.
money cannot fix being a fucking loser.
No, it cannot. It can't buy you taste,
rich
right?
girls.
It can't buy you ethics. That's why I always
You can
say.
have rich girls,
That's
but
why
you
I
need a
always say
queenie.
week 1 of the season.
Hold on. Last thing I will add is I always say Frankie Muniz is a great example of if you had unlimited money from the get-go, what would you do? I don't know, man. I'd probably become a NASCAR truck driver. Awesome. Great job, Frankie Muniz. I don't know what it is about fucking all these random billionaires that just go, finally made $1 majillion dollars. Better start
touching
kids. Better start diddling, I guess. It's like, dude,
Did you
no.
see-
Better start hiring
one-
whores. No,
One
man.
final sidebar. Frankie Muniz tweet about Chevys last week. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
He said there are people with sick mental illnesses in this world, and they wake up every day and choose to drive a Chevy.
Jesus Christ. Damn.
Final
All right.
sidebar, as opposed to being a billionaire with being a loser. R.I.P. Dolly Parton, who's not a billionaire due to philanthropy.
That's a hard turn there, Logan.
Hard turn into week 1 of the AFC North.
She would have wanted us to still do the podcast. She would have wanted us to still break down Baltimore at Indianapolis week 1.
Hold on, last
Yes.
aside. Did you guys ever see that clip of Dolly Parton on that TV show where they're like, and now for a quick Dolly Parton fun fact. It was like something you don't know about Dolly Parton. And she goes, nobody knows that I got a great ass, too.
I don't think I got that channel growing up. That must have been just your.
Yeah, that was HBO.
It was a clip I saw on Twitter, all right? All right.
All right.
After Dark, I was too poor for it.
All right. All right. Yeah, old HBO. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's keep moving. Let's actually get going on Baltimore to Indianapolis week 1. Me and Owen had already, or no, we haven't already, but I gave Baltimore W. Owen, you picked the Colts?
That's correct.
All right. Logan has a good set of a good head on his shoulders. He picked Baltimore to win. The group picks Baltimore to win.
Truman, are you forgetting that 2 years ago, the soon-to-be 13-4 Baltimore Ravens dropped their first game of the season to the 2-14 soon-to-be Las Vegas Raiders? Do you not remember that?
Yes, it's fine.
At home.
Well, Logan seems to think something about it being at home because week 2 they are hosting the New Orleans Saints. Me and Owen both picked Baltimore to win that game. Logan, the Saints?
Yes. Sorry. I'm after listening to the NFC breakdown last week from the excellent listeners and host. I apparently am higher on the Saints than anyone on that panel.
It would seem
not
you
to
are.
go totally, not to completely go into NFC discussion on the AFC North section, but I am pretty. I think I'm one game above the highest Saint count from that episode, and this is one of the games I had them winning.
That's maybe the most like variance I think we had, because I picked him at 5 wins. Owen had him at 9 wins. Adam had him at 10 wins, and the group had him at 8 wins. So 5 wins of variance is, I would say, pretty high for this exercise that we do. So
the Saints are kind of they're weird.
I think I have them at 11 or 12 wins range.
That's a lot of wins.
Anything could happen in the NFC South. That is what I will agree with you on. But
3 teams at 7-9 last year.
I just don't think it'll be that happening in the NFC South. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, week 3, Baltimore hosts Dallas. We all have them losing that game. Week 4, they host Tennessee. Sorry, they don't host Dallas. Sorry, they are in Brazil for that game. Sorry, that is behind on this screen. So, yeah, enough weirdness going on. The probably most popular team internationally, the Dallas Cowboys, takes that one home. The following week, they are back home, hosting Tennessee. That's a get-right game. We all have them winning that. The week after that, they are traveling at Atlanta. Me and Owen split on this when we picked the NFC, but Logan, you have Baltimore winning this one. I don't believe in the Falcons nearly enough, or enough to pick them over the Ravens, I guess. So
let's do a ninth aside for this real quick. I did see the Falcons fans' Twitter beating the drum to get Joe Milton today.
God, that's how you know
how bad because of how bad 2 has been.
That's how you know what stage of the preseason we're at, is that we're at the teams with bad quarterbacks clamoring for Joe Milton section of it. Every year Joe Milton goes crazy in the preseason, and then you never hear from him ever again, and you're like, all right, that was weird. Okay.
Kind of like that Duck Hodges craze for a while.
I get it. He won me a lot of money this past weekend, so I'll take it.
There you go. Nice job. All right. The week after that, they're at Cleveland. I have this just as one of the weird losses. Like, that feels like a loss.
Maybe Shader's first start.
Could be Shader by then. That just feels like a weird loss that Baltimore could drop in division away on the road. Listen, Cleveland had to win some games, and sometimes that's how it ends up getting picked. You guys both have Baltimore winning, which I understand and respect. This is why I always lose to Owen. So they are back home against the Bengals that following week. Me and Owen both picked the Bengals. Logan, are you low on Cincy this year?
Truman, we
will get to that in our next.
Oh, sorry, we picked Baltimore. Sorry, God, you think I'd get better at this? It's like the 4th or 5th year we've done
binary.
this.
Binary. It's kind of hard sometimes.
I know. Sorry. Okay, we both picked Baltimore. You picked Cincinnati, so you're high on Cincinnati, is what I'm thinking. Oh my God, You're so high on Cincinnati. Sorry, I don't want to.
I'm so high.
Whoa, no spoilers, no spoilies over there. But I would say Logan is comfortably high on Cincinnati, is what we can say. The following week, they are at Buffalo. All 3 of us picked Buffalo to lose this game. The reason this is highlighted, or picked Baltimore to lose this game, the reason this is highlighted is because Chris
also picked
Buffalo to lose this game. Chris, Logan, we're gonna have you guys duke it out to see who gets to lose this game between Baltimore.
Hold on 1 second. That really got me backwards. If it's disagreeing, that would mean
we both think Buffalo's going to lose.
No.
He
thinks Logan thinks Baltimore's going to win, and
No,
sorry.
I have it.
All right, let me handle this, sir. You're clearly not equipped.
Oh my God, I can't fucking.
Logan has Baltimore losing. Chris has Buffalo losing. Clearly, both teams cannot lose. You will need the loser of this rock paper scissors we're about to do. Your team wins this
or
game.
you could come to an agreement.
Or you could.
This doesn't have to come to violence.
Sure. Walk me through it, Chris.
Let's see. They, I'm looking at where I'm at. They come out of a bye week here. Just feels like that goofy, just wheels fall off out of a bye week type of losing situation. They got to lose at some point, and after this, they go Minnesota, Jets, Miami, so they get 3 wins there. And I just don't. I mean, you could say it's 4, but it just feels like that one that Josh drops. This is the one
Sure.
they're going to throw to Keon Coleman in the end zone to win the game, and he's going to run into the field goal post instead.
He's gonna be too busy eating cookies.
So my thought process is
Like that? You like that, Reverend?
based on that wed-loss tree that I have going. This is a first-year head coach for both teams, if I'm recalling correctly.
Yep.
Yes.
I at Buffalo, new stadium. I had a win total in mind I wanted for Baltimore, and just the way Lamar's has done statistically over the years, I pretty much always give him primetime wins, with the exception of that Brazil game, because I am also pretty high on Dallas this year. So I had to fit losses in there, and I don't think Buffalo is going to be as good this year as they were last year, but I do think they are still going to be good. And I just don't think Baltimore will be a world beater, so I just went with the home team.
That's fair. I can't. I won't. That's going to get me to 12 wins for Buffalo, and I just don't think they get there. There's 3 highlighted I have over here for the Bills. We're gonna have 3 of these discussions tonight with the Bills specifically, and 2 of those are at home. One is against the Chiefs. Um, I They've got to win at some point against a good team. I guess it should be a win, but God, I hate moving that to 12.
Okay. I'm all right dissenting from Truman and Owen and moving it. It wouldn't offend me too much to swap that
What time is that
to a
game,
win.
Logan?
That would be a Sunday, no time slot yet. It's not a primetime game, so it's either going to be noon or 4.
Buffalo then. Buffalo win it.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. We worked it out.
Okay, so
It's gonna
Buffalo is
be-
winning it.
Yeah, I'll flip mine. We'll leave it highlighted.
Besides, guests do have to dissent from the host a decent bit to make this interesting, and that's not a totally unreasonable position.
You have to dissent from the very smart and handsome host? I don't think you have to. I don't think anybody has to do that. You know, I mean, listen, we're very smart.
For
we're very
content,
handsome.
for sure.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, listen, we've picked more wins than the guest every single time. I'm just saying.
it's interesting. It's interesting. Every single time.
Yeah, because they always tie a billion times.
Oh yeah, we do always win more games. Yes. Okay. Following that Buffalo game, it's Thursday night football. Me and Logan both picked Jacksonville. Owen, high on the Jags.
They won 13 games last year.
Okay.
So I have picked a okay regression for them. So that still means they're winning games.
All right. They follow up that Thursday night with Monday Night Football against the Chargers at home. We all picked Baltimore to win that one. They are at Carolina the following week. None of us believe in Bryce Young enough. We've all picked Baltimore to win that one. They are at Houston. Man, that's a scary Houston defense. Right before their bye week. We all picked Houston to win that one.
Oh,
There's Alison. There's our AFC West representative, Alison. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Yeah,
Hello.
Welcome. Which gets you into the Week 13 bye. They come out of that. They are at home against Tampa Bay. We all picked them to win that game. I don't think any of us are very high on the Bucs. They are at Pittsburgh the following week. Owen, the only one to pick Baltimore to win that game.
Pittsburgh is going to be fucking horrible this year.
I mean,
Where's my button?
They got a great receiving core, but okay.
Yeah, and nothing else.
Aaron Rodgers' retirement year, no faith.
you want to go backwards?
Oh, we'll
Where
get there.
Where is my button?
Steelers are last on the.
They're last. All right, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, trust me,
100%.
we'll do as much AFC North breakdown as the boys want.
I've got a lot of Steelers people in the hallway at work. Not to say I'm banging their war drum, but
Yeah, so I don't think picking Baltimore to sweep Cleveland is crazy.
I can't believe you're just high.
Sweep Pittsburgh.
I can't believe you're just that high on Pittsburgh. It's fine.
I'm not high on Pittsburgh.
Baltimore. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Baltimore is hosting. I mean, that high on Baltimore is what I did meant to say. Baltimore is hosting Cleveland the following week. We all have them beating Cleveland. That's a terrible team.
Cleveland sucks.
They are at Cincinnati the week after that. Logan, you do have them winning that game.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
First sweep, I like it.
The greatest football player who has ever touched a football field is Lamar Jackson at Paycor Stadium.
On New
For
Year's
whatever
Eve.
reason.
Yes,
For
it's on New
whatever
Year's
reason.
Eve.
And
Thursday night football, prime time, New Year's Eve. That does feel like.
Logan, wasn't it you that hammered it into my head that Lamar's like a crazy primetime performer?
Oh yeah, it was me. He is by far the best primetime player in the history of the NFL.
That's why I asked what time the Buffalo game was.
No, you two didn't believe me like 2 or 3 years ago, and I had you look it up. And
Listen. I love some Lamar slander. Okay, have you seen
Yes,
that? That's just the way it is. TikToks,
Yes,
have you seen those?
yep.
Those are fantastic.
Yes.
Don't worry, I hit the button. Don't worry about it, Logan.
Things will
So-
never be the same.
Here's the thing. Last year he dropped 2 primetime games, I think, which was out of character for him. And I went, oh, what is win percentage now? And it's still above everybody by like a mile. So,
Prime time.
yes.
no.
That was the
it
issue.
would
He played
take
the
some
Chiefs
serious
playoff game at like
convincing.
4 o'clock. That was the problem.
So we got
There you go.
Truman at 11 wins for Baltimore.
Well, they finished the season at home against. I'm at 11 wins. Owen is at 11 wins. And
Logan's at 12.
Logan is at 12. Yes.
And the group is at 13 because somehow we combined for 13. One of those
Nice.
weird situations.
We disagreed on just enough weird stuff that.
I have the
all that
AFC
worked
North
out.
being really, really close this year. It's going to be contentious.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be.
You can tell because I've picked low win totals for all these teams because I feel like I'm going to get stuff wrong.
I'm good at driving Excel sheets. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I really didn't want Baltimore at 12 wins, but I was convinced
Forced into it.
You were coerced
I
into
guess.
choosing another win.
What I will say is they do have a vibe bonus. I know you guys are not in the AFC North ether like I am. The vibes at Baltimore camp are the highest I've ever seen.
They're
They are high on their own supply over there.
They're very high
Lamar's-
on Jacoby Lane. I know that.
Super high on Jacoby Lane, super high on the new coach, super high on the new offensive scheme. I have literally heard not a single complaint about any Baltimore offensive or defensive starter.
I think
that they're
they've
just over the moon.
I think they've created athletic depends for Lamar when he shits himself live on the field in the playoffs again this year.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay.
So,
all right.
I'll give him an extra win for the vibes boost. How about that?
Bring it in. Bring it
Fair
in.
enough. Fair enough. Okay. Let's get into Cincinnati. Let's keep it moving. And we've got Cincinnati opens the season at home against Tampa. Logan, you have Cincinnati starting hot. Something they are certainly known for, huh? They're everybody knows Cincinnati always starts at 100% all the
It was
time.
actually very tough this all the way up to the bye week because I was trying to talk myself into more early losses like they always do, but I couldn't do it. Thus
You
They
far.
couldn't
don't
talk-
lose till Thanksgiving.
Logan,
couldn't find a
So,
single loss there, Logan.
Do you want to get into it or no?
I mean,
Or are we moving along? We got a lot of picks to get through.
You know what? No.
Jamar
This
Chase.
is your team. This is your team. I feel free to rant. We'll give you the floor just to rant a
Okay.
little bit.
My initial gut is that we would lose the home opener against Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay vibes opposite of Ravens vibes in the absolute toilet.
That is
Baker's pissed. I think Vita Vea is still not practicing or playing for a contract.
He got
That's probably. Oh, okay. Well,
They gave him
never mind
30.
about that. I
They
did not know
extended
they
him
got
1
the
year,
contract
30 mil.
situation done.
Yeah.
1 year, 30 million.
They gave it's a 1 year extension. So now he's signed 2 more years. He's signed for 2 years now. He still had a year on his deal.
Okay.
They added 1 more year and added $30 million to the contract.
I was about to say Vita Vea is probably their best player now since Mike Evans
Likely,
left.
because Mike Evans is probably a Hall of Famer. That one's for you, buddy.
He's fucking not a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. What was that, 7 seasons in a row?
Is it too late to change? Because that Vita Vea thing was the last pebble that kind of went me the other way.
I would let you change. We would allow you to switch it.
Okay, I will switch the opener to loss. Vita Vea being happy, I think, does change the arithmetic a little bit.
At Houston,
All right.
man.
I think
Joe
that's fair.
Burrow is so fucked.
Yes. They are at Houston that following week. Me and Owen picked them to lose that game. You think they have a strong enough offense to go up against that Houston defense? You trust Orlando Brown Jr. in the left tackle slot to do better than he's been doing in the preseason so far against the Houston Texans defensive line?
Oh, not at all.
Okay.
No. Not at all. But what I will say is I am very hopeful for significant production increases for the Bengals defense, and I do not see a way in which the Texans get to 10 points. So if you're asking me, can the Bengals get to 11 points? I think they can do that. This could be a 13-9 win.
Yep.
Pretty easily. Or a 9-6 win. And we're only asking wins or losses. And I think C.J. Stroud is going to continue to circle the drain, especially with Dexter Lawrence in the mix.
I don't see Cincinnati winning many 9-6 games. I still don't believe in the defense enough, even with.
You know what? That's fair because we haven't seen it.
Dexter Lawrence.
But I am Bengals pilled, so I get all of the training camp updates. And
it's true.
Pretty much every local reporter and every player that does those sideline interviews is saying that Dexter Lawrence is the best player on the Bengals now. So I'm over the moon.
Oh, I would say he's for sure the best player on the Bengals, but one player does not make a defense, especially a defensive tackle. It can have a huge impact, though, because you're talking to two guys who supported signing Chris Jones to a contract extension instead of signing Trent McDuffie to a contract extension, and I stand by that. But
yeah, my thought process is you are going to force C.J. Stroud to throw against admittedly a mired Bengals defense, but he's terrible.
That is true.
So if
he is bad.
So if you are asking me, who do I trust more, Joe Burrow against elite defense or C.J. Stroud versus a mediocre or maybe average defense? I would still take my quarterback in that circumstance, even if it's 9-6.
I'm just glad that C.J. Stroud proved me correct in the fact that Ohio State just does not ever have good quarterbacks in the NFL. I was worried after C.J. Stroud's first season that he might be the first ever good Ohio State quarterback, and then he was dog shit, so that was pretty cool.
I will say, I'm happy to see Tank Dell coming back this season. I kind of thought that injury was it for his career.
I know.
Yeah, he might catch like 15 balls this year.
I know. Very excited. Nobody better be drafting my Tank Dell. I'm drafting Tank Dell. All right. Cincinnati is at Pittsburgh the following week. We have all picked Cincinnati to lose that game, besides Logan, who, of course, has picked Cincinnati to win that game. They are back home against Jacksonville. We are all giving Cincinnati that game. We can all agree Cincinnati probably wins that game. They're at Miami the week before that. We all have them winning that one. Here's the issue. In Miami, right before the bye week, those boys are staying in Miami probably for a week or two. So,
no way.
Have you considered that? They're going to come out of that bye week after being in Miami for 2 weeks, just partying and cocaine. I don't know. What do people do in Miami? Eating fish. They're eating a lot of fish down there.
Ass.
Now, Bengals are locked in this year. Yeah. Joe told everyone we're winning or he's leaving, so.
Drinking a lot of mojitos.
We're dialed in.
Next Atlanta quarterback, Joe Burrow.
Ooh.
Wow, weird. Okay. Week 6 bye week. They come out of that. They are at Baltimore the week after that. That is a tough game to come out of the bye week. Me and Owen both gave that to Baltimore. You have given that to Cincinnati.
That's fine.
We're all right with you. You're high on Cincinnati. They're back home against Tennessee.
Easy
totally
win.
Fine to give that game to Tennessee. They are in Madrid to face the Atlanta Falcons. I think they'll still be able to hold on to that game and win it, even though with the weird overseas stuff. Oh, and you gave it to Atlanta, I think. You're giving it
Atlanta.
weird Europe stuff.
Well, I had chosen that one, obviously, on the NFC South, and I think that was on my line of Atlanta needs to win some games, and I chose this one randomly. It's one of those inexcusable ones.
Yep.
I do think that Cincinnati's probably better than Atlanta.
Yep.
I
think that's fair.
I mean, it is a Madrid game, so I'm not gonna throw a fit. Like
Anything dumb could happen.
Yeah, so it'll be it'll be like a 15-12 game with 9 field goals.
Here you go, Owen. Here's your out. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is Joe Milton's first game on the Falcons, and there's no tape on him, and he throws for 800 yards, nothing but 4 verts.
Don't you know? I'm pretty sure
And we weren't ready for it.
I have Atlanta ITKs that's in the know, and they said they plan on trading for Gardner Minshew before that game. So I'm just.
Oh my God, who remembers
It
Minshew
feels
Mania?
like the McPherson end game kick that goes wide right. The one he misses all year.
Nice.
It feels like that's the
Who's the
game
kicker
it'll
for
happen.
Atlanta now? Because they got rid of Young Wei Koo, right?
Some no name. Who
I
cares?
don't
Screw that
know.
guy. They come back from Madrid. They are home on Sunday Night Football, hosting Pittsburgh. We all have Cincinnati winning that game.
100%.
Thank you, Owen. They are at, oh my gosh, Washington the following week. Man, my eyes are getting bad. On Monday Night Football. I have them losing that game out of respect for 5, personally. But you guys both, of course, have Cincinnati winning the game.
Truman, it's their 5th game after the bye week.
There you go. That's right. You got to pick 5 on that one.
That's why I didn't pick 5 because I don't respect that fucking loser. You know, when we were talking about this before the show, but money can't make you stop being a loser. And Jaden Daniels got maybe the worst advice ever from his home camp to sue his alma.
It was like a cease and desist. Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
I am now totally out on Jalen
Home
Daniels
camp,
ever
it's his
being a
mom.
successful quarterback.
Jaden Daniels.
Sorry, Jaden Daniels. I am now
Or Jalen Daniels, for that matter.
I'm
as
out
well,
on both
but
of them.
Yes. Okay. All right. They
For the
are
record,
back.
My reasoning was extended playtime. So you got an extra day of rest to prep for it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, they do have an extra day of rest.
They are back home against New Orleans that following week. Logan, I would love to know. Oh, this is because you're so high on the Saints. I was like, you had them, when you initially picked this, you had them undefeated up until this game. And out of all the games that you picked them to win, you picked them to win at Houston. You picked them to win at Pittsburgh. You picked them to win at Baltimore. And you
At
said, you
Washington.
know what? Home against the Saints, I've got to draw the line. That's where we draw it. That's where you...
Okay. My thought process: short week, Monday Night Football on the Sunday, less rest.
Uh-huh.
I am high on New Orleans. You cannot win them all. And I think the last reasoning
them at 17 and 0.
that I kind of threw in there is I'm pretty sure the coaching staff for the New Orleans, since they kind of shuffled it around this offseason, has some ties to Zach Taylor and the past. So if there was anyone on this slate that could call just an absolute dynamite game against Zach Taylor, it would probably be the New Orleans defense.
Yeah.
The Zach
hard
Taylor
to
tree,
outsmart.
not great.
Yeah, hard to outsmart Zach Taylor. He just produces a bunch of good products.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I can't have him go as much as I wanted him to go 17-0. Owen and Truman, you have to pick some losses in there.
We already
I
hit
was
the
like,
button. We
there
already
you
hit
go.
the button. Don't worry. It was way too loud. I was not prepared for how loud it was. If you go back and listen to the episode, it was right in the middle of your sentence. I was like, oh, this will be nice just like underneath it. No, incredibly loud. It was
Great.
very loud over the top of you. But
The
the
production
following,
value of this show is incredible.
We'll edit it in post.
yeah, we do a lot of editing in post. At Cleveland the following week, we all had them winning that game. Cleveland sucks.
Shader is definitely playing by this point, by the way.
Me and Owen
Yes. We'll get
have
into it in
picked
the Brown section.
the Cincinnati Bengals to lose at home to Kansas City. Also, our AFC West representative, Alison, has picked the Chiefs also to win this game, which means that there is a discussion that has to be had between you two about who is going to win this game. I would also like to note that Logan, you've added a note here. See, this note wasn't here from me. Normally, I like to put helpful notes in here so everybody knows, what could be going on. You put a BTA, little belt to ass. Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me belt to ass.
Gucci, Prada, any belt you want, it's coming to Kansas.
I am willing to
at Cincinnati.
I am willing to acknowledge that we have lost games to the Bengals before. I would like to say none of them have ever been belt to ass. I hope you understand. Either way.
Oh, I'm very aware.
It's been a while since we've had a belt to ass. I think the last time the Chiefs or the Bengals beat each other, yes, when in middle of college when Andy Dalton fell apart when he played the Chiefs. But sorry, Alison, Logan. Alison, again, welcome to the show. This is your first one that you get to argue. You came just in time to argue.
Also, remember that if you just don't want to agree and just leave it to a coin toss or a rock, paper, scissors, also totally okay. But
yep. But the floor is both yours. Alison, would you like to start?
And with that, time's yours.
So I don't remember everything I picked because I just picked these like 2 hours ago and then forgot everything. But a lot of my picks are just season narrative driven.
Yep.
So if I change this pick, similar to how you guys have done most of these years, it's going to mess up my win total. And it's going to mess up the wins and losses throughout the season. So for that reason, and the other reason, thinking I don't think Joe Burrow has literally anybody on this team. I think Joe Burrow will leave after this year, and I think he's really banking on Matt Stafford to retire to sneak over to the Rams. But that's my larger conspiracy theory. In order for that entire situation to play out, I need Cincinnati to lose this one.
Okay.
Interesting.
Logan, are you also going off of a narrative?
No, not for this particular game. If we are wanting to get into it, I guess we should. So this is a Chiefs podcast. This is a matchup disaster class for the Chiefs. Your secondary is destroyed from the offseason. You spent a lot of capital getting a rookie corner.
Best corner in the draft, I do want to say. Best corner in the draft. We
sent
away a third round. It was only a third round pick that we sent away to move up in the draft for that. But I just want to. Okay. Just want to add.
Sure.
You traded a first round pick for Dexter Lawrence.
Even if he is everything in a bag of beans, if he lives up to every expectation, he can still only guard one wide receiver at a time.
Sure.
You have three other DBs on the field that cannot handle the other two. I am setting Joe Burrow's passing yards at 400 for this game.
Who are the other two? Is there suddenly a third wide receiver that you guys are very high on?
Yes.
Oh.
No. For whatever reason, the only position in the NFL the Bengals can actually draft is wide receiver.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay, so you're really high. Sorry, on your... Sorry, who's this rookie? I haven't heard of him yet.
Sophomore, Tinsley, Michael Tinsley.
Okay, gotcha. How did he do last year?
Backup.
I just hadn't.
Yeah, he's T's backup.
Okay,
but this is the second preseason in a row. He's just done incredible. He might take Andre Yoshivash's spot, but he's not quite as tall.
Interesting.
But for whatever reason, insert late round wide receiver here. That's the only position that the Bengals can draft well.
Gotcha. Did he have a big year last year, or?
All the wide receivers stayed healthy last year, as far as I can remember.
Yeah, but did he have a big year? That's what I'm asking. I mean, if you're saying wide receiver 3 is going to produce, I mean, it means that he probably produced last year.
No, I think he only played 60 snaps, maybe.
Oh, okay. But this year, he's going to cook our veteran DBs.
If there's one opinion that I respect you guys the absolute least on, it's wide receiver commentary. Okay. You guys smoke your own supply on every rookie wide receiver that comes into the Chiefs every year. And every year, they're garbage. Every time. I do not care what your opinion on wide receiver is.
I would like to mention here, I was very low on Xavier Worthy when he first came in.
Yeah, and this
I wanted
podcast
the
famously
other.
hated
I
Xavier
did want
Worthy.
the other one.
Skinny
I
twink.
wanted.
We
I
call
don't
him a
even
skinny
remember his
twink.
name now.
We
The
were
other
here.
Texas wide receiver.
Adonai
As
Mitchell.
the pers-
Yes, I wanted
Yes.
him instead, but it is what
As-
it is.
As the victim of this, for some reason, the Bills traded one pick to the Chiefs for Xavier Worthy, and we took Keon fucking Coleman.
Cursed. That was a
I don't think
cursed.
there's
I
a
will
winner.
never forgive the Bills. I really will never for it.
Hey, don't worry, Chris. When the Bills eventually cut Keon Coleman, there's a team that loves rehabbing former first-round picks, especially at wide receiver. So you can expect Keon Coleman in a Chiefs
It'll
jersey
be over.
soon
It'll
enough.
be over here soon enough. Not also
Nah, he's got
getting
a
cut
Browns
after
jersey.
camp, just like we're about to do with
Browns
Kyer
jersey
Elam,
all over him.
another guy that the Bills traded us for. Traded us
He's
to
gonna
not
be
draft.
Shadur's BFF soon. I already know it.
Logan, I would
No,
like
I-
you.
Yeah, sorry,
I think
go ahead.
it is fair for you not to respect us on late round wide receivers, but I think what you do need to respect is late round DBs picked by Brett Veach, or DBs in general picked by Brett Veach. Two of them just went to the Rams and got paid over $50 million a year. They paid for the whole.
Round pick.
Noel Williams, who is the other one that's on the other side of Mansour Delane, looks like a stud. I
Okay,
would like
so
to
I
see
just
what
want to
they're going
clarify.
to do.
The
I'd
late
like
round
to see-
DBs that Jamar Chase has his #1 receiving game against all time, 211 yards. Those late round DBs.
Was he against Snead on that one?
No, that would be 2021. So no, that would be at Cincinnati.
Yeah, it might have been Charvarius Ward.
That sounds right.
Yes. Who also went and got paid a shit ton of money right
In
after
Cleveland.
No, he got paid in
Yeah,
San Fran.
or-
San Fran right
Yeah, I was
after
about to say
that. Yeah.
49ers, I think.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right. He went
yes.
to the 49ers first.
So
I was
I'm
thinking
just-
of the other guy.
I'm just saying. I'm
Denzel.
just use your imagination. Also, again, I've seen Orlando Brown Jr. I know that our Mason Thomas is faster than Orlando Brown Jr. is around the edge. I like his odds maybe to disrupt Joe Burrow a little bit. I'm just throwing that out. Sorry, Allison. Other reasons for that's our bet. We got off on a tangent. We're bringing up old stuff. I'm sorry, Logan.
Yes, my apologies, Alison.
Yes, sorry, Allison. What other reasons did you have for the Chiefs?
Those were my reasons.
Just
so
the narratives and-
If Logan feels very strongly about it, I'm okay to switch to. I was trying to find more Chiefs losses, honestly, but if it's kind of a toss up, I'm still thinking Chiefs.
Do we want to go to the rock, paper, scissors?
That works for me. Before we do that, can I give my score prediction?
Would love a score prediction. Don't worry, I'll put it in the margin over here. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah. 38-13 Bengals.
Oh,
my God.
my.
BTA, baby.
That is
I
a
hate
BTA.
Nah.
The Chiefs have not
You're-
lost to the Bengals by more than
That's a
3
Christmas
points since
team
they beat
early.
the shit out
Just-
of Andy Dalton, and he's got us losing
Oh, and
by
do you remember the win
25.
total I had the Chiefs picked at Truman's bachelor party? What I told you at the Guinness Brewery?
Yes, I do remember what you said. Please do not bring it up until the AFC section.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm ready
I do
for,
remember what he said.
What is it, rock,
Truman's
paper,
gonna-
scissors, or coin flip?
All right, yeah. The way we've been doing this is you'll do your rock paper scissors under the camera, and then I'll call and be like, all right, lift it up, and then lift it up
And you'll raise your hand up into the frame.
it's going to
so
be
we can see
impossible
it.
to get a rock paper scissors shoot on the right time across this. So okay, all right, both. All right, do your pick for rock paper scissors. Both have it. All right, raise it. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Chiefs W, Logan. Oh,
I take it all back.
Patrick Mahomes is my goat.
I take it off.
He actually is better than Tom Brady.
That's what we've been waiting for.
True.
Flip it.
Logan, I gotta get your head looked at.
Clip that right
man.
now, clip that right
They might do a BOGO deal.
Important context: my wife is getting brain surgery soon.
Oh, you're both getting brain surgery. Now that
After these
Logan's calling
predictions,
Patrick
I think-
Mahomes the GOAT, it's time for brain surgery. Something's wrong. Okay, so the following week they're at Carolina. Oddly enough, we have all picked that one for Carolina. That's a weird lockstep that we're all in on that one. They are at Indianapolis the week after that. We all picked Cincy to win that one. They are home against Baltimore. I'm the only one who picked Cincy to win that one. But again, we talked about this Thursday night football, New Year's Eve, Lamar Jackson. I understand. I got to respect Lamar Jackson. And then they end the season home against Cleveland. I have them at 10 wins. Owen has them at 9 wins.
Yeah.
And Logan, you have them at 12 wins.
Yeah, I already talked to Logan about this actually when we were on the bachelor party trip, but I have Cincinnati anywhere from 7 to 12 wins this year. So I put them right in the middle of that at 9. I think that the Bengals are one of the most volatile teams in the whole league, just depending on whether or not they can stay healthy the whole year, which has been difficult for them. Jamar Chase had an injury scare the other day, and we don't know how good their defense is going to be. If the defense is just as good as people think it is, and everyone stays healthy, they could easily get to 10, 11, 12 wins. So I just put them right there in the middle. Because if they stay injured and the defense isn't good, I fear they'll be right around 7, 8, 9 wins again.
Okay. We definitely have to get through all the divisions, so I will not interject as much going forward for the AFC North unless you guys want some AFC North commentary. Chris and I talked about the first day that Shador would be playing, since you brought it up earlier in the episode. My prediction is at Tennessee. That'll be his first game.
I have him at New York because I think I know I picked some Cleveland wins on here. 2 of those were from previous picks, but because I had them beating Tampa Bay, I had them also beat Pittsburgh. But realistically, they could easily start 0-4 and then switch to Shader at the Jets to change things up. Is my thought process.
That's reasonable. My thought process is by the time, as you can see through my win-loss total, by the time they get to this point, all hope is gone for the season, so there's no downside in switching to Shador. And out of that opening schedule, Tennessee's probably the weakest option for your training wheels to get going. But you can see my win total there.
Do we like Cleveland to win the Arch sweepstakes and ruin yet another promising quarterback? Because that would be really funny.
We can go through with the rest of the AFC guest, but I think my number one pick choice, if you put a gun to my head and say who's going to get the number 1 pick this year, it would probably be either Indy or the Cards.
Oh, I think it's the Cards or Miami locked in. I think both of those teams are absolutely horrible. I picked Arizona at 1 win.
Fair enough. All right, let's get into Cleveland here. So they are at Jacksonville week 1. We all have them losing.
No.
They are at Tampa Bay the following week. Owen, you picked them to win that game.
I looked at my Tampa schedule. Tampa had too many wins. I'd change this one to a win.
All right. Fair enough. They're home against Carolina. We all gave Carolina that game. Home against Pittsburgh the following week. Me and Owen both picked Cleveland to win this one because they have to win some games.
I think Pittsburgh is horrible.
Logan did not have them winning that game. He has that as a loss.
That's fine. Understandable. It's Cleveland.
They are at the Jets that following week. Owen again picking them to win that game.
The Jets are so bad. Everybody's injured, and Geno Bag of Bones 80,000-year-old Smith is their quarterback.
Home against Baltimore the following week. I have them winning that game just because I think that's the weird Baltimore game that they drop. They always drop a super dumb one to a terrible team.
Maybe a nice Baltimore snow-rain game? Maybe,
Yeah, sure.
Cleveland?
Maybe.
They have those.
They are at Tennessee the following week. We all have them losing. They are at Pittsburgh the week after that. We all have them losing. They're at Indianapolis the week after that. We all have them losing. Wow. They are that's at New Orleans, not at Indianapolis. Bad eyes, dude. Home against Houston. We all have them losing that game. They go into their Week 11 bye. At most, me and Owen both have them at 2 wins. Logan, you have them at 0.
I have them at 3 wins.
Oh, you do have them at 3 wins. Sorry. They come out of the bye week. They are home against Las Vegas. We have all picked this as a W. But, however, Alison has also picked it as a win for the Raiders. A true ass off here. Who is
Yeah.
better? Who wins this game? We all definitely wanted to break down the Cleveland Las Vegas Raiders game. Let's. Either of you like to stand up for either of these teams?
Let me see if I can walk back my memory of why I picked this one for a win. Off a bye week, the Raiders defense, if my memory serves me correctly, got even worse this offseason because they are trying to pad Mendoza with some offensive talent, which I think is probably smart. But
Yeah.
if there was a cupcake defense to put something together with, Shedeur could probably do it off a bye week with a week extra of training time, I guess. And I don't think they'll go 0-17. And I have them winless up to this point. So
Yeah, it's poop versus butt on this one, man. Like they're
yeah,
both,
brown versus black.
Yeah.
How much
they're
fiber do you got?
Whoa.
Browns versus the yeah.
Whoa.
They're
Take
both gonna be
your
terrible.
white jersey. Put your hood away.
You like to defend the Raiders at all and say that they're going to win this game?
Did you guys mention me? I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to defend the
It
Raiders?
cuts out like every couple seconds.
Oh.
Would I defend the Raiders? No. No. I think what I did, so I am really low on teams coming off of a bye week just because my own teams really suck after a bye week. So that shouldn't apply to everybody. That's just me. So
I'm down to
anybody
coin flip it if you want.
I will defend the
It's okay.
Raiders.
Look,
As the noble in this, it is the Thursday of Thanksgiving. Kirk Cousins is home with the family in Las Vegas. He comes out, puts up 120 yards with Brock Bowers. Genty gets roughly 85 on the ground. Browns are sad. Give me Raiders all day.
I literally
You know
forgot Kirk
what?
Cousins is on the Raiders now. I completely forgot that.
Come out of the
Vegas
bye,
tables are hot with
210
cold
yards
cash.
of offense.
They sent Jesus himself to Sin City. That's what's happening.
You know what? Having
I
some
like that
dissent
story. I
from
like
the
that
host,
narrative.
and I like the narrative too. You've talked me out of it.
Oh
The Browns are winless.
At this point, they put Deshaun Watson.
I thought
back
anybody
in.
could have won that game. Really felt like it was going to go either way.
You two
Oh.
really persuaded me.
All right. Cleveland is home against Cincinnati. We've all picked that as a loss. They're home against Atlanta. I have them winning that game. I thought we all agreed Atlanta was ass. Listen, I know they're not as ass as Cleveland, but I'm hoping the home bump
Truman,
will be enough here.
let's put it this way. People want Shedeur Sanders to start games in Cleveland. That's how bad they are.
Fair enough. They're at the New York
Sorry,
Giants.
I do remember. I am insulting a Pro Bowl quarterback. That's
Shedeur Sanders. That's right. They are win because he's got to have them win somewhere. They are at Baltimore the week after that. You know what? He had them winning on the road because finally they stopped. Deshaun Watson had to stop hearing all the boos. So
yeah. People in New York
Yes.
famously okay with Deshaun.
the week after that, they're at Baltimore. We all have them losing that game. The week after that, they host Indianapolis. Logan, you had them winning that game. Sure, whatever.
Logan's low on Indy. He said that.
Yep. And then they're at Cincy to finish the season. We all have them losing that. I have them winning. What does that say?
4 games.
4 games. Owen has them winning.
4.
And move your big head. As a group, we have them winning 2 games. All right. I think that's good enough.
Cool. No arguments.
Good job,
okay.
everybody.
Get me away from this dog shit team that lost me a fantasy championship.
Enough said about the Browns. Oh, you're mad about Dylan Sampson. You wanted them to play Dylan Sampson?
Yes, I thought.
I think that's
fucking-
your fault because
Well-
they never played Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, Aaron Jones sucks ass, and he scored 2 touchdowns on like 5 yards rushing for the Vikings.
Oh,
So that's
Well,
how he
I'll-
scored more.
sounds like you should have started that guy.
I guess.
All right. Let's
I'll play
cruise
your
through.
narrative, Logan. They start Shadura, that Tennessee game. They win. Our savior is here, and they just keep losing after that.
Minshew mania,
Okay.
but Shadur.
By the way, that Indy Browns game at the end there, I have that as a Browns win as the tank bowl for the 1 pick, and the Browns can't win a tank bowl and lose the number 1 pick for the sweepstakes. That was my narrative in my head at that point.
I mean,
I
I
like
like
it.
it.
I
The
like it.
Browns always do tend to. Well, actually, though, I think whoever picks up Arch Manning for the number 1 overall pick is going to be upset because he's ass. So.
Oh, I agree.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's break down Pittsburgh. They are home against Atlanta to start the season. We all gave that one to Pittsburgh. They are at New England. It's week 2. We all have them losing that one. They are home against Cincy. Me and Owen both. We already talked. We don't need to rehash this. Me and Owen picked Cincy. You picked Pittsburgh. They're at Cleveland the following week. Logan, you have them winning this game. Me and Owen both have them picking up the W there just to find a win somewhere. They are back home against Indianapolis. We are all low on the Colts. We have all of Pittsburgh winning. They are at Tampa the following week. You have them winning on the road at Tampa. Logan, that's pretty. But you're low. The vibes are low in Tampa Bay. You've mentioned that yourself.
Remember, he said that he didn't know if Vita Vea was signing, and that was a big deal for him. So.
That's also true.
Understandable.
Flip the following week. They come home against New Orleans. I am winning that game. Logan has them losing, and so does Owen. Logan mentioned that they're not home either. They are in Paris, which
and they're from New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Did we think about this kind of French American team playing in France?
Yes, because the French will absolutely love the Creole French. They'll accept that kind of language in their streets.
They'll love that. They'll love that.
Because I'm the best content guest, I came up with this turn of phrase for you: baguette bonus.
The
from the New
baguette
Orleans
bonus.
Saints.
We talked about this when this first came up. So this game, I believe, is in the afternoon. So
Yes.
and there's a Paris derby in soccer.
Oh well, yeah. It's in the morning for us, but it's in the afternoon for Paris, and then
The PSG plays at 11 a.m. Paris time
no,
against Lyon.
we play at. This game is played at noon. Paris
Oh, that's
time.
right. Yes. This game's at noon.
PSG
Paris time.
plays
and
Lyon.
And Lyon is the later game. So there is a world where someone goes to watch New Orleans versus Pittsburgh in Paris, and darts over to watch PSG play after.
And beats the shit out of their favorite team, and they're like, "What a terrible day!" Just saw a lot of terrible sports. They are home, come back from Paris. They're home against Cleveland. We all have them winning that game. Cleveland's terrible. The week 9 bye week, they come out of that. Sunday Night Football at Cincy. We all already gave that game to Cincy. They're at Philly the week after that. That's a good enough Philly team. They're probably going to win that battle of Pennsylvania. When we all have it that way. They're on Black Friday the week after that. Thank you. Good call. Sorry. I'm reading my notes because my eyes are... I could read all of these. Actually.
Truman needs glasses, and he's scared of the eye man.
I'm taking it all. I'm fighting it. I have enough stuff going on. Enough health stuff going on.
As we all
They're
know,
home
going
against-
to the eye doctor takes 5 years. Everyone knows this.
Yes, they're home against Houston the following week. Owen was the only one to give that one to Houston.
No,
to give that one to Pittsburgh.
Yes.
I think we all believe Houston is good enough to.
I think C.J. Stroud is so fucking bad that no matter how good the Houston defense is, just like we saw in the playoffs, they can lose whatever game they want.
I think that the Houston defense is going to have Aaron Rodgers thinking he's on another ayahuasca trip that's gone bad. So that's how bad I think.
Famously, statues are good against speed rushers, Truman. I don't know what you're talking about.
They are at Jacksonville the following week. Logan's the only one to pick them to win that Jacksonville game, but
I'm decently high on Jacksonville, I guess.
But he
This
has
was a narrative
a narrative pick.
win
Yep.
total in my mind. I had a number I wanted to get to,
Yep.
and we were far enough down where I was like, I need to start putting some more ones. In
Yep,
this
we've been there.
category.
We've been there.
Yep. They are home against Baltimore the week after that. Me and Logan again have them winning. I think that's a narrative thing again, probably there. They're home against Carolina. I have them winning again, a narrative thing for me. And then at Tennessee that following week, I have them winning that game. Logan has them winning that game. And that's really the difference between me, Logan, and Owen's picks, because we all have them losing that last game to Baltimore. Me and Logan each have them at 8 wins. Owen, you have them at 6 wins. Basically,
Yes.
the difference being that me and Logan both picked them to win the Carolina game, or we both picked them to win the Tennessee game, and I picked them to win that Carolina game. So
Yeah,
and he picked them to win at Jacksonville.
Mike Tomlin is no longer coaching the Steelers. They no longer have to get anywhere near 500. They can go to the shitty ass team they should be.
Steelers,
So-
they're going to miss the playoffs.
Okay, all right.
100%.
Here,
Yeah.
again, we got a lot of stuff to get through. Here's what I'll say. No, you do not have to pick them above 500, Owen. I do not have to chastise you again this year.
That's why I picked them
However-
one game below 500. That's what happens. You complain about always being one game over 500. You fire the guy. Now you're going to be one game below 500. Congrats, you did it.
I do think, like, there is so much to be had about Mike McCarthy, but the one thing that has been consistent across his tenure of all these teams, he's now coached all 3 blue bloods of the NFL. Like, his offenses are usually, like, good, and Aaron definitely mastered it. My thought process for the win total is actually a decently improved offense this year from the Steelers. But the Steelers' defense has been wildly overrated for like three years now, basically since TJ Watt got paid big and has not produced to that level of money. He gets paid more than Myles Garrett does by a sizable amount. The entire defense is old, and this is staring off the precipice. Like, I could very much see the Steelers having a bottom 5 defensive unit.
Mhm.
So when I was picking these games, I was like, what games could I see a Aaron Rodgers-led Mike McCarthy offense, which could put up 30 points plus?
Yep,
And that was kind of my things. Or
that's fair. That's
driving
fair.
understandable.
The Steelers' defense went to the beach that makes them old. That's the issue. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the AFC East. Chris, are you ready to break it down? I have good bad news to share for everybody who's hoping this episode doesn't go 3 hours. The good bad news is that our AFC South representative unfortunately will not be able to join us. So the way that we'll be rocking with that is that for all the AFC South games, on the games that me and Owen agree on, we'll pick that game for us. On the ones that we split, we'll have the guest pick whether or not who wins that game, because we have an uneven amount of guests. So you guys have majority rules. Otherwise, we will have the guest spot always agree with whatever you guys pick. So whenever we're going through that, we're going to have each of you pull up your sheet and then just tell us, like, hey, who'd you have winning this game? And then we'll just automatically agree. So less arguments. We'll move through the AFC South a little bit quicker, but
Because no one cares about that dog shit division anyway.
the representative doesn't even want to show up.
Ever since the Jacksonville Jaguars got robbed by Tom Brady and Blake Bortles didn't get to see the Super Bowl, they've been horrible. And they drafted clowns like Jalen Ramsey who talk shit, then get waxed by Tyreek Hill. So
Jalen Ramsey is probably a Hall of Famer, to be fair. I don't know what's
a
going
Hall
on.
of Fame talker for sure.
He's probably just a real Hall of Famer.
He's not a
also.
Hall of Famer. There's no way you're saying Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey's a Hall of
What's
Famer.
his highest interception season? 4?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it
It
does.
doesn't matter for Darrell Revis didn't have a ton of interceptions, but he's going to go. To the
Okay,
Hall of
you
Fame.
are not comparing Darrell Revis to Jalen Ramsey.
I don't think that's unreasonable. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get in the AFC East. We're not. Look,
His highest interception season is 4, by the way.
That's
Hall
fine.
of Famer for sure. Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Not.
Okay. All right, Chris, are you ready to rock?
Let's roll.
It's probably on the All Decades team for the 2010s, by the way. Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, everyone knows all decade teams equals Hall of Fame.
Does actually equal Hall of Fame a lot of time. Okay, Chris, let's start with Buffalo. They are at Houston to start the season. Me and Owen both have them losing that game. You have them winning. Probably a shootout, honestly. If you're thinking that Buffalo's going to win that Houston game, I assume.
I think that is Buffalo's or Houston still figuring it out at that point. We're gonna get Tank Dell back in the lineup. We got to figure out his role, and I think the Bills are just a little bit farther along. I hear the Houston defense is good, but there's enough weapons out of the Bills camp. I think it is a shootout. It could go either way, but I think the Bills get their first win.
Yeah, for me, it was just totally narrative, Chris. And it was literally just a coin flip narrative. because this could easily be this is what I call like a media game where if the Bills lose this, the media goes, oh my gosh, are the Bills going to miss the playoffs? Are they bad? Has everyone taken a step back?
And that's where I have it.
And then so I have them losing this game for that reason, because there's no team that loves to start 0-1 then rip off 8 straight wins more than the Buffalo Bills love to do that. So this totally narrative based opening day in Houston. Defense is back. That's why I had Houston. But as you can see from my next picks, I don't have the Bills losing too many.
Yeah, I do see that. That's
we have them.
Interesting.
We have them beginning a bit of a march here. They are Thursday Night Football home against Detroit. We all have them winning.
Detroit is totally gone.
Winning that one. We have them home against the Chargers the following week. We all have them winning that one, and Alison agreed, by the way. They are home again against New England. We have them beating, me and Owen both have them beating Drake. Drake, the schedule May.
Yes,
right?
yes, nailed it.
We both have him. Whenever he runs into a tougher schedule, we have him losing. We have him losing that game. Chris, you think that they'll lose that game yourself? You think maybe you had them starting too hot?
I had them winning like so many, and I was just like I honestly think they're going to split the series against New England.
Okay.
But I was just like, I just don't think they're going to get to 13 wins. And so I think when we took off they went against Baltimore, they went up another one here. So I've got to pick them somewhere in this New England team. I actually have them losing the Seahawks the first game. I think they kind of, I don't know, the Bills love to lose to a New England team. It's the Tom Brady. It just hasn't stopped.
That is fair. I think I have them losing that game later in the season, so I understand. They are at the Rams the following week. Me and Chris both have them losing. It's on Monday Night Football. Owen had them winning this game.
Yeah, I'm not low on the Rams, but I'm not as high as everyone else seems to be. They're 20,000 years old. So,
all right, man.
Listen, I think Buffalo is always really good in the regular season, and they always start the season strong. So I don't think it's ridiculous to have Buffalo winning an away game.
Fair enough. They are at Las Vegas the following week, which is where I have them losing that game. And then, hold on, because that's where the media freaks out. That's where the media, Buffalo Bills go into their Week 7 bye at 3-3, and everybody goes, holy shit. Are the Bills going to miss the playoffs? Are the Bills going to lose this division again? And then, coming out of the bye week, they are home against Baltimore. We all have them winning that game.
This is where I had them losing.
But we have them all starting to kind of turn it on. They're at Minnesota the week after that on Monday Night Football. We all have them winning that game. At the New York Jets, winning that game. Home against Miami, all have them winning that game. See, it's just, that's a great way to see. You go into the bye week, everybody's like, I don't know about the Bills. And then they rattle off 4 straight wins against a good Baltimore team, and then 3 ass teams. And everybody's like, okay, maybe the Bills are kind of back. 7-3. Then, Sunday Night Football. Oh, and this will be perfect for narratives because probably both teams will be like 7-3 going into Sunday Night Football. In Buffalo, at New Highmark Stadium, Kansas City comes in. I have Buffalo winning this.
Truman has not learned in 5 years what happens to the Chiefs in the regular season against the Bills. Don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, and you have picked the Bills.
First time for everything. I did the Truman. I read the thing wrong.
Yes. Oh, by the way, there you go. Jalen Ramsey, 4 first-team All-Pros, 9 Pro Bowls, 1 Super Bowl champ. That's a Hall of Famer, by the way. I hope you understand that. Okay. And an all-decade team, likely. Okay. Sorry. Just thank you, Logan, for filling that in. Chris has Buffalo. Chris agrees with you, by the way, and has Buffalo losing this game. Why did I have
Buffalo losing this game?
I don't know why you have Buffalo losing this game.
If it was Thanksgiving Day, it might turn it just for the turkey leg and Josh. I think this is the media. Our stadium, come show up after Thanksgiving. Everyone's off. Come out. This is a remarkable time. This is the year we're gonna give it to the Chiefs this year. That's the narrative. It's gonna be war drumming for probably 2 weeks at that point.
Hold on.
Just gonna skip over Miami.
Hold on, I did fuck this up. This is the Thanksgiving game. This is.
Is it?
Sorry, it's on NBC, so I got fucked up. It's the night Thanksgiving game. Does that change where you're at?
No.
It changed where I'm at. I don't want to choose the Chiefs winning this game. I don't know why I did that.
Oh my
I
god,
wasn't
this
flipped in my
really
head.
is Thanksgiving. Fuck.
And Alison
Jesus.
also has the Chiefs losing. You picked the Chiefs to lose because I assume you have seen what happens to the Chiefs and the Bills in the regular season.
Yeah, I'm following historical precedent, which again I'm okay with because that usually results in us beating them later on when it matters.
Right.
I'm editing my pick.
In the
I don't care.
playoffs, in a hilarious fashion, typically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm editing my pick to a Bills win. The Bills always win this game. I don't know why I would pick them to not win this game.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the reverse. This is the year where we lose to the Chiefs in the regular season, and the fans are like, "Well, maybe it's a new year," and I just
And then they lose the
I don't
playoffs
know.
also, and they're
Oh
like,
no,
all
wait.
right.
It didn't
Yeah.
transfer over. I did have the Bills winning because I just switched this to 0.
Did you pick the Chiefs first? Because you should have picked the Bills first. And
Oh, I might have fucked it up.
You might have fucked up my algorithm, my complex victory algorithm.
Okay, well I've changed it now. It should be
Okay.
good.
All right.
And I also
okay.
see this as the loss because then they lose to New England in New England, and it's like, oh, here goes. Here's the Bills' downward spiral, and it starts right. This is that. We protect this house type of bullshit on Thanksgiving, and then we just lay a goose egg.
Yeah, I don't know, Chris. The Buffalo Bills always win this, sometimes by 20 plus.
They do love a Thanksgiving game. I could be convinced. I mean, I'm ready to have Thanksgiving night ruined.
God, that
It's
shit
fine.
did ruin my Thanksgiving last year, losing to the fucking Cowboys. Speaking of a wide receiver duo that fucking cooked those cornerbacks, Logan. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, dude. I'll be seeing George Pickens doing this stupid in my fucking nightmares.
Don't worry, both those corners are gone now, Truman. They
First,
can't hurt you.
First year we had the in-law. Just being
Yeah,
very
so
polite.
the entire family was in the living room watching that game. I was literally sitting on the ground just trying not to explode in front of like 12 of my family members.
Allison, your family is
None of
Cowboys
you had it
fans.
worse than me. None of you had it worse than me. With my whole family, my whole family who actually cares about football besides me, Cowboys fans in the basement of a Manhattan Airbnb watching just us implode while I'm bedazzling a Dallas Stars jersey trying not to pay attention, and my brother and my dad on either side of me just like, oh, Patrick Mahomes is washed. This is so crazy. Nobody had a worse Thanksgiving than me last year.
That is why are your dad and brother Cowboys fans?
Very, very long story short, when my dad was growing up, they only had one channel on TV, and it was CBS, and CBS always broadcast the Cowboys games. And then my brother just wanted to cheer for my dad's team.
What town are you from, Allison?
Least
I'm from Lee Summit. My dad's from like Western Kansas,
See,
like near Colorado.
We've heard the
And
Western
all of his
Kansas
family were Broncos fans.
Yeah.
We've heard the Western Kansas TV channel pipeline to a sports team fandom before.
If you go far enough in Western Kansas, you will end up a Broncos fan, which is weird. It's weird that way.
Which is
You could
more
also end up-
unfortunate. I'll give my brother props though, because he was born in 2000, so he's literally never seen any Cowboys success. And he's still somehow a Cowboys fan, so you can't
That's
call
how-
him a bandwagoner.
At least he had a good Thanksgiving.
Who would want
That's
to
good for him.
bandwagon the Cowboys?
I'm willing to
boy,
rock
another
paper
loss.
scissors this one.
Logan,
but
did you
I
have
will
something to add also? He's got his hand up. He's raised his hand very politely. Yes, Logan?
Yes. Can I say it's insane that after having that entire discussion about getting barbecued by CeeDee Lamb, that my take earlier was scrutinized as heavily as it was?
Yes, because George Pickens is a better receiver than T. Higgins.
Not in any world is that true.
I knew that
Not
was
in
true.
any universe is that true.
I would look at the stats. I would look at the performances they've had.
Truman is a T. Higgins hater.
I
Truman,
just
ever since
couldn't-
T. Higgins did not come to Kansas City when the Chiefs thought they were going to possibly get him in the offseason,
I don't think
Truman
they
has
ever-
had a vendetta
I
against
don't
T.
think-
Higgins.
I don't think T. Higgins.
Hey, I'm just saying, get the unlimited data plan for that game. The football gods will. Sorry, this is my transition to bring it up. The football gods will punish you for that thumbnail, Truman. I want you to know. I know it was you who made it, and I'm going to DDoS every single email, text message, Twitch chat with that picture if he scores.
I'm trying to remember what
All right.
I remember. There was a thumbnail about T. Higgins. You'll have to find it. I assume you've got it
Oh,
saved
you'll get
somewhere.
it. Don't worry.
Feel free to send that to me. I know there's a T. Higgins thumbnail kicking around there. All right,
Sorry to interject.
Chris, Allison, are you ready to do rock paper scissors to see who?
I will say, if I lose on rock, paper, scissors here and flip this to a win, as I flipped Baltimore to a win, and I eventually have to flip Denver to a win, taking Buffalo to 14 wins this season, not a damn chance. They lose 2 of these 3, but sure.
Now you know what it's like to have to pick all the games, man. It's hard. It's hard to have to. You're
I'm
like,
telling
why?
you.
You're like, I have to have this team win a game, but I have to have this team win a game
Lose.
also. Yeah. So, all right. Get your selection ready below the screen. Think about it hard. All right. Okay. All right. Ready? Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Raise it.
Oh. Oh no, Chris has to up his win total.
Chris has to up his win
It's
total.
it's Thanksgiving. I'll take a Thanksgiving win.
Oh yeah, especially
this is
with it being on
hilarious. Both
Thanksgiving.
rock paper scissors is to make the team you cheer for lose the game.
Terrible.
Truman, you got to change it to 0.
It was a 1.
Oh no,
No,
wait,
it's a
never
1.
mind. That's right. That's right.
I
Chris
lost.
wanted the loss.
All right. They come out of that Chiefs game. They are back at New England. We all have them losing that game. We're in lockstep on that one. They're at Green Bay the week after that. You guys both have them winning that game on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
I am losing that game. I'm higher on Green Bay than you, I think.
I mean, I think Green Bay and Buffalo are. I think I would put Buffalo as a tier 1 organization right now in the NFL. Green Bay is a tier 2 organization.
Why would you put Buffalo?
Their wide
at tier 1?
receivers are so unpredictable.
Yes.
So is Buffalo's.
Their quarterback also loves to shit his pants in the regular
Who
season.
is wide receiver 1 in Buffalo? Is it?
Probably DJ Moore, as we're thrown into triple coverage.
God, I totally forgot about DJ Moore was here. I forgot that's where DJ Moore went.
It's weird.
Keon Coleman, baby, it's the year.
It has to be, don't it?
I'm buying stock. You guys can sell it all to me.
On Keon Coleman?
Yes.
You're buying
I
Keon
never will.
Coleman stock?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
buying penny stocks hoping to flip.
Shakir's my number 1. He always catches it. He's great.
Fair enough. Oh, I do love some Khalil Shakir for sure. They are home against we all have Buffalo winning that game. Oh, listen, I'm high on Chicago. I'm not that high on Chicago. And then the week after that, they are at Denver. We've all picked them to lose that game. The issue is that Alison has also picked Denver to lose to Buffalo. Chris, is there any way you can get better at rock paper scissors really quickly?
I will try. They can't win every game, y'all. As much as I want it to happen, maybe. I guess they
I'll
win.
give this one. I'll give this one up. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. Hero.
I can see the suffering.
There you go, Chris. We'll let you keep this one free of charge. No rock, paper, scissors to lose.
Christmas. I lose on yeah, I lose on Christmas. The narrative is there.
That's a Christmas gift. Yes, you get to be happy on Thanksgiving, but sad on Christmas. So that's
It checks out.
Yep. They're at Miami the following week. We all have them winning that one. They end the season home against the Jets. We all easily have them winning that one as well. Chris, you seem to be really high on Buffalo.
Actually, hold on.
You have them at 13 wins.
Truman, I'm going to actually pick Buffalo to lose this game because
This might be the pull the roster, right?
So I need to have the
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
so I need to have
losing,
the
yeah.
Jets win this one
Okay. That's fair.
because I was
this
originally at
if you
13.
just switch the Buffalo game, do not switch the Jets game. Just switch the Buffalo game
It's calculating double. It's
because you need to pick left to right.
okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's fine. We're good.
Switch that to 0. That should
Yep, we're
switch
good,
your
we're good.
Jets. All right.
Yeah, because before I had Buffalo at 13 wins before I switched the Chiefs one, and that was close enough to where they, with 12 wins going into the final week, they would still need to play New York.
Yep.
But since they have 13 wins, they're gonna with the way I have the rest of this, they'll be.
You all have them at
But we
13
lost.
wins. I am at 10 wins. I'm just a little lower on Buffalo. Listen, I know that we've just come accustomed to Buffalo being pretty good every year. You had them at 11 wins, honestly, Chris, so I think you're kind of on the same page and we forced you up to 11 wins. But I think you're kind of on the same page where it's like, I'm not sure. I think at some point you can't just keep cutting guys and losing guys and just keep expecting to keep having the same amount of okay success, you know? Like we just saw with the Chiefs. The wheels have to fall off at some point, and we just saw the wheels fall off for the Chiefs. I wouldn't be shocked if this is one of those seasons where the wheels fall off for where Buffalo, and you end up, if you lose.
I'm not a fan of the head coach hire. I think it's an abysmal hire.
It's more of the same, just with a different name. It's just a different face,
I mean, if you love bubble screens, and Logan knows how much I love a sideline screen, it worked out for Neil Brown so well. And when Neil Brown comes out and upsets Indiana in the first game of college football this year for North Texas, I can be proved wrong. But until then, get those fucking screens out of the playbook.
That's fair.
The sideline passes.
Yeah, I'm not as down on the team as you guys are. I think they got better at wide receiver, and it's largely unchanged.
Did they get better? I
still think
DJ Moore that much better than Amari Cooper?
I think New England's worse this year.
Retired Amari Cooper at that point.
Wasn't there somebody else in Buffalo last year too? Am I going crazy?
Amari
MVS.
Cooper was.
Who?
Right?
Who was it?
Wasn't MVS?
No.
Was that?
It was one of those types.
No, I
of
think he's on the
receivers in Buffalo
Saints.
last year.
I swore there was somebody else, but
Are you talking about McCole Hardman for Buffalo?
McCole Hardman might have been there. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was that one.
McCole was.
I remember there was
definitely
an
on the
ex-Chiefs receiver.
Who the hell caught all the balls in Buffalo? last year?
Joshua Palmer, and Gabe Davis,
Oh, okay. They were still.
Brendan Cooks, and Curtis Samuel.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
yes.
as down on Buffalo. I think that the changes Buffalo made are for the postseason, not the regular season. I think Buffalo's is always very, very good in the regular season ever since Josh Allen has exited his sophomore year. So, I don't know. I don't see much changing.
Khalil Shakur led the room at 719. And then it was 2 tight ends, and then Keon Coleman at 404, Josh Palmer at 303. Jesus Christ, that's a terrible.
That's what happens when you have the rushing leader, Truman.
Maybe DJ Moore can be fine, I guess. I don't know, man. We'll see.
We have James Cook. That's what we have going for us, too, if everyone forgets that.
See,
I don't.
Running backs, you just ran them a ton last year, so I worry about durability a little bit. But it's fine.
Let's get into Miami so we can go super quickly because we all have them at like 2 or less wins.
Well, not all of us, but you're the only one who actually has them at 2 or less wins. So
I will flip this first pick. I am happy to flip this to a Miami loss.
Okay.
Out of the spirit for Kirk Cousins. I am a Kirk fan.
All right, fair enough.
So you would say you are Kirk?
All right.
Yeah.
Would you say you carry the flame, Chris?
Something
All right.
like that.
I have
We're
Manny.
all celebrating coming up.
I have Miami winning that first game at Las Vegas. They are at San Francisco the following week. We all have them losing. Home against Kansas City, week 3, have them losing that one. At Minnesota the week after that, have them losing that one. Home against Cincinnati, losing that one. So I have them at 1-4 going into their week 6 bye. You guys all have them at 0-5. So
well in, Chris. They're so bad. Hold on. Before you
So
continue,
bad.
have you looked at their wide receiver room?
I had it. Their quarterback and wide receiver. Logan, I think your favorite tight end might be the starter there. Let me double check that depth chart.
Every single
No
player.
way is he the starting tight end there? Is he really?
not Mike Gesicki.
Hold on. Your second favorite tight end is
No,
the
Mike
starter.
Gesicki got signed to a big
Okay.
extension for the Bengals this year.
No, isn't Mike Gesicki
No.
in Miami?
One of Logan's favorite draft picks from the year he lost, Greg Dulcich, is the
Yes, I am a big
starting.
Greg Dulcich fan.
Yeah, every single wide receiver that Miami has, and you know them as a failure in the league. So like Malik Washington, Tutu Atwell, who was that?
Jalen Rager.
Jalen
Let's say,
Rager.
I don't know if I'm willing to say Tutu Atwell was a failure.
Well, he's about to have
Tolbert.
250 yards, so
Jalen Tolbert, he's 2.
yes, they're.
God.
Was it Ryan Miller, the washed-up guy for Tampa?
This
That
is
is-
a just a remarkable job from their organization.
But say these aren't my picks, but I do want to throw at least this part into the discussion. I don't think Malik Willis will be awful to justify this one total, but it's very obvious Miami is trying to tank for one with all their
doesn't
offseason
help.
I
decisions.
think they will be fun and bad. That's what I told Chris earlier. I think they will be like the Minshew Colts, or the Minshew Jags, where like Minshew won that first game and then he went like 1-15, and it's like I feel like. Also, but sorry, saw Logan redeem cat treat. I don't know if I have cat treats down here anymore. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Truman's cats are also dieting.
Yes.
I would flip that Jets to a win in place of Indy. I think Indy would be a loss.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't
Jets
change the
win.
record. They got to win at some point, a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them
just
winning a game.
don't- Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I got them winning 2 in here, but I don't think I mean, both games against the Jets.
Good. We got to do the Jets here later too. So okay. So they come out of the bye week. They're at the Jets. Me and Chris have them winning that game. Owen has them losing that game.
Yep.
They are home against New England. That's an L. They are home against Detroit. We all have them losing that one. They're at Indianapolis. We all have them losing that one now since Chris changed his. They're at Buffalo the week after that. That's a total loss. They are home against the Jets.
Easy win.
We all picked them to win that game. That is the only game that Owen has picked them to win, as they are at Denver the following week. We all have that as a loss. Home against Chicago, all have that as a loss. At Green Bay, all have that as a loss. They are home against the Chargers. I gave them a win for this game because it's very Chargers of them to lose this game. But then they're home against Buffalo. We have them losing that
Owen,
one.
how do you keep beating Truman every year in these picks?
And then they are at New England the week after that. We all have them losing that game as well.
We don't need to
New
spend
England
any.
will playing their backups and still win that game.
Correct.
I am at 4 wins. Owen has them at 1 win. Chris has them at 2 wins. Again, I think they can be fun and scrappy.
Guest has them. I mean, the group has them at 2.
The group has them at 2. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be fun or
not.
scrappy. I think they're going to be dog shit.
Reasonable. Okay. Moving on to New England. So, they have the pleasure of opening the season on Wednesday night. It's not even Sunday. I put Sunday Night Football. That's incorrect. It's Wednesday Night Football because the NFL is taking over every single thing. Because it's like Wednesday Night Football,
The players said that
and then Thursday night somewhere weird.
the players bargained a while ago saying that they needed Tuesday off for sure, and the NFL recently has said, okay, you play on every other day then.
Yeah, it's like there's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday for this first week. It's crazy.
Good. I like that.
I am ready for some football. They are at Seattle to open the season. Me and Owen both have them losing this one. Chris, you have them getting Super Bowl revenge.
Chris,
Chris.
I'm going to need you to explain this one.
I think I've been watching Hard Knocks every week. Really good season following the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver core is definitely there. I think they're gonna struggle to figure out the run game. The first one, they've been trying all preseason to figure out who's gonna run that damn ball, and I just don't think they're ready for that conversation yet. I think that's gonna be their downfall. New England just kind of pulls that. Yeah, we got revenge. Sad night for the 12s who paid a hot ticket price to
Watch
see
them
that
raise
banner
that
get
banner.
raised.
Yeah.
It's
They'll
worth
just
it.
give the ball to the guy that loses everyone fantasy every week, Zach Charbonnet.
Yeah, that'll go well.
Fair enough. They are home against Pittsburgh the week after that. We all have them winning that one. They're at Jacksonville the week after that. We all have them losing that one, interestingly enough. They are at
Good
Buffalo.
defense.
What? Oh, Logan?
Good defense there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm decently high on Jacksonville.
Logan has a question.
I did want to do a very brief interjection. That is my wife's brain surgery day,
Which
and
one?
she has the Seahawks winning that game, if that matters.
Oh,
Because
the opening
the
week of-
ICU kicks me out of the hospital at 7 p.m., and Chris and I are probably going to roll right out of Ruby Memorial Hospital and go straight to the sports bar.
straight to Ruby Tuesdays. Turn it up. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
no.
That is crazy. You'll be talking to people. They're like, "You're here watching the game, and your wife's having brain surgery," and you're like, "I literally can't be there. I don't know what to tell." Like,
She picked
Correct.
the Seahawks to win. They're like, oh, she is getting her brain fixed. Hannah's got a big brain. I think we're at Buffalo.
yes, they're at Buffalo that week after. You already gave New England this win. Me and Owen both disagreed with you, but it's okay. They are back home against the Raiders. Raiders, that's a bad team. We all have them losing that game or winning that game. They're home against the Jets right after that. We all have them winning that game. They're at Chicago, and on Thursday Night Football, we all have them losing that game.
This is a real Drake the Schedule May situation.
I think this schedule's a little tougher than it was last year. I think he's going to struggle just a bit this year. Because he's at Miami the following week, so he gets to pick up another W there. Home against Green
Fluff
Bay.
teams.
What?
Some fluff teams in there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Home against Green Bay, which I think is where you would want to play Green Bay for sure, you would want them at home. I think if they were at Green Bay, they lose this game. But since they're at home, we all gave this game to Green Bay. They're home against Detroit the week after that. Me and Chris both gave Detroit W's here. Sorry, they're not in Detroit. They're actually in Munich. This is the Germany game.
Oh, a nice 9-6 game.
Yeah. They're not sending their best, folks.
This actually is a pretty decent game.
Yeah, actually, Detroit, New England's actually.
But this is actually battle of the fall-offs because Detroit's collapse will be permanent after this year, and New England is starting to fall off.
Interesting.
I think they're on the rise.
New England?
Dude,
He does have them.
I'm a Drake May hater. I think he has absolutely no skill at all, and he was super exposed in Seattle. But when there's no pressure and he's playing against the Jets, yeah, man, he can put up 45.
Yeah. And I think the Detroit defense is willing to do that for him.
That's fair.
That
That's
could
fair.
be true. That could be true. Week 11 is a bye week. They come out of that bye week. They're at Los Angeles on Sunday Night Football. Me and Owen have that as a loss, and so does Alison. But Chris, you have that as a New England W. So is Alison still here?
I had to turn off my camera because my phone was about to die.
Oh, fair enough. All right, but she perseveres.
I'm still here.
All right, Chris, Allison, any way you guys can work out who gets this one between.
I'd be willing to swing her way just because New England has a lot of wins on here.
Okay.
Oh my God, that and then we start moving into Buffalo wins the division.
Ooh.
I think New England will win the division. I'm happy to go and say they lose this game.
Okay.
I am a bit lower on New England this season. I was also low on them last season. I don't know, felt like a fluke to me, but I don't have very many wins for them.
I like the Chargers too. I'm a Madison Beer fan. Went to her concert a month ago, so
Nice.
I'll bang the war drum a little bit for them.
The Chargers beer jersey will go pretty hard, I will say.
Oh yeah, you bet it will.
The New England is home against Buffalo. We all gave that game to New England already. They're home against Minnesota. We all on Thursday Night Football. We all gave them beating Minnesota in that game. They are at Kansas City on Monday Night Football. We are all in lockstep that they are losing that game.
Bright lights, games matter. Drake the Schedule May shows up again. He's going for 2 interceptions and 120 yards and a fumble.
I can't tell if I'm imagining a little smirk on Logan's face or not here. I know he's got the Chiefs picked insanely low. We'll talk about it when we get to the AFC West episode. I bet he has Logan, do you have New England winning this game in your head?
Sorry, my brain is really scrambled from hearing your audio, but watching the stream.
Sorry. Fair enough.
Disconnected together. I am a Drake May hater, but I am a big believer in Mike Vrabel as a coach. I think the team of the Patriots is really good outside of Drake May, just generally speaking. That tackle position's bad. Uh, with Will Campbell, I don't think he can get it together.
But Logan, he's
Uh,
gonna fight and die.
well, lots of people fight and die and lose their jobs in the NFL pretty easily.
That's true.
Uh, the of all the positions, tackle really lets you find out if you can hack it or not.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I don't. I think he has a guard switch in his future.
I think so. We did that with
I
Kingston,
w-
and it's worked out very well. So
This
Yeah.
game screams 23-24 to me,
mm-hmm.
and I could be persuaded either way, to be honest.
This is
So
the
I don't feel particularly impassioned.
Okay.
this is the Chiefs start. We're going to the playoffs and starting to align what we need to get the home slate in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not.
And that's
Post another Arrowhead Invitational.
I have the Chiefs making the playoffs. I believe is the 6th seed right now. It could be 7th seed.
starts now though.
Okay. They are at the Jets the following week. We have them all. We have New England all winning that game. They're home against Denver the week after that. Chris and Alison both have New England losing that game. Me and Owen both picked Denver to win that game. They
be
finished
close.
the season home against Miami. Terrible team. We've already moved on. And they'll be fighting for a playoff
Hot on
spot.
Denver. I like Waddle out in Denver.
I don't like Waddle out in Denver. Am I crazy? Doesn't Waddle get banged up a fair amount? I feel like I always draft Waddle in fantasy, and he's always not that great.
Let me have him.
I'll let you have him. Don't worry. You can have him.
Okay,
You can
all right.
you can have all you
In
want.
order
of them.
for Waddle to catch balls, though, Bo Nix has to throw it past the line of scrimmage, which he doesn't do. So
So I picked New England at 11 wins. Owen picked him at 10. Chris has him at 12, and the group has him at 11. A perfect spread on that one.
I believe this has me having the Patriots miss the playoffs at 10 wins with my team totals.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You'll have to run all the math yourself.
I can let me fact check that. But
All right. Let me do the switches. We finish up the last team in the AFC East. Again, we're going to cruise through the AFC South, and then we'll be on to the AFC West. And this episode will only be 2.5 hours, or 2 hours, 45 minutes. Okay. Let's cruise through a bad Jets team also as well. So the Jets open up the season at Tennessee. Chris, you have them winning this game. I totally respect it. If the Jets are going to have to win some games, I think it's fine if you have them winning at Tennessee. I got no
New
issue.
coaching staff in Tennessee.
Mhm.
Really good staff, but
Robert Saleh revenge game.
oh,
Brian
yeah, I like that.
Dable's there.
Oh.
Solid revenge game.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they do have some pieces. And I mean, you get Brees Hall, you have Garrett Wilson, Adonai Mitchell playing his ass off in preseason. Gino's going to lose that starting job at some point in the season. I don't know where, but God, Cade Klubnik he's mediocre at best. He was
I was about to
great
say,
at
I was like, I don't
Clemson.
even know who the backup is.
I think New York will be starting Gino the entire year because they're going for Arch. So
New York sending us a 4th round pick for Grant Nussmeier. There you go.
oh,
Actually,
man,
all
Garrett
their
Nussmeier.
backup quarterbacks
Garrett,
are
yeah, sorry.
like this quarterback room is just. I'd rather stick my hand in acid. Cade Klubnik, he wasn't great at Clemson. Brady Cook, abysmal,
Ugh.
and Bailey Zapp, who did awful in preseason.
Bailey Zappi's in New York. Trade for Justin Fields.
Brady Cook, Mizzou Goat. Yeah, we'll give you back Justin Fields. We'd give them back. I have not been impressed by Justin Fields, but it's fine. They're home against Green Bay. What?
Logan's a Justin Field fan.
Oh, yeah.
I do love me some Justin Fields.
I would love him in the backfield taking handoffs.
Added that picture of Mahomes handing the ball off to Lamar to Mahomes handing the ball off to Justin Fields.
I think I saw it when we signed Justin Fields. Everyone's like, but unironically. Okay, week 2, they're home against Green Bay. We all have them losing. They're at Detroit week 3. We all have them losing. They're at Chicago the week after that. Tough start to the season here. We all am losing that. They're home against Cleveland. Me and Chris gave them that win. Listen, they've got to have wins somewhere. That was one of my 2 wins. I have them winning that game. They are at New England the week after that. We all am losing. They are home against Miami. Oh, and you have them winning that game. Again, you have to find some wins. That's fine.
Miami's horrible.
That's fine to give the Jets that one. That's fine, I think. We have Vegas. They host Las Vegas the following week. Me and Chris, lockstep. We agree.
Either one of this, they either win the week before and lose this one, or they do exactly what we have here. These two
This
are
is a real
interchangeable.
shit.
Yes.
This is a real
1-1
shit team,
against-
shit team sandwich here. New England, dog shit, Kansas City.
God, yeah. They are at Kansas City the week after that. They lose that one, we all say. They're home against Buffalo. We all have them losing. They're at the Chargers the following week. You, Owen, have them winning that game, so you have that being the dumb game that the Chargers lose.
That would be correct. This is
Gotcha.
the Justin Herbert shit himself in the regular season random game.
Me and Owen have picked different games for the Justin Herbert shit himself game, so we'll see. They're at Miami the following week. Chris has them winning that one. I think that's reasonable. Listen, that Miami team leaves something to be desired for sure. They go into the week
Cold on
13.
Thanksgiving.
What? They're at Miami?
It's cold up north when Miami. Oh, they're at Miami. I don't care. They're still gonna beat them.
Fair enough. Week 13. Week 13 bye after that. They come out of that bye. They're home against Denver. The bye week does not help them. They lose against. We all am losing that one. They're at Arizona.
Just
Shit versus ass.
Chris has them winning that game out of respect for our buddy Chandler, who unfortunately had to miss the NFC West episode and is a Cardinals fan. We all picked the Cardinals to win that one. Me and Owen picked the Cardinals to win that one. But yeah, Chris, I think that's fair to pick the Jets to win that one. That Cardinals team is also going to be dreadful, just dreadful.
A lot of shit sandwiches.
Yes, a lot of shit teams this year. They are home against New England. We have them losing. Home against Minnesota. We all have them losing. At Buffalo last week of the season. Owen has the Jets winning only because they will be playing the Buffalo backups.
That's correct.
Fair enough. I have the Jets at 2 wins. Owen has them at 3 wins. Chris has them at 5 wins. And as a group, we have them at 2 wins. We only agreed on 2 games, and it was the 2 games I picked for them to win. Chris agreed with me on. So,
Hell yeah.
I think they're better than Miami, but they're still bad, and this just feels like a natural place for them to continue to fall in line. They're gonna lose Garrett Wilson at some point. I don't know. Something's got to happen around this team.
Garrett Wilson to the Chiefs sounds nice. Yeah, we need a wide receiver. Jets are gonna be horrible.
what a weird.
He'll be like a Charger or something.
Yeah, he'll end up somewhere like stupid. He'll end up somewhere like
Detroit.
Niners.
Atlanta. Yeah, the Niners. Yeah, where you're like
Niners.
You're like, okay, that's fine. All right, let's. We're moving on to the AFC South. We'll do it quickly. I need so for each one of you, if it's an AFC South or AFC South, AFC West, or AFC East team, I'll just have you guys do the picks for it. If it's an AFC South, if me and Owen agree, we'll do it. If not, how about we just do live rock paper scissors? We won't make
Yeah, be easy, be quick.
Yeah. All right, Cincinnati. They open the season. They are home against Buffalo. Chris already had them losing. They are home against Cincinnati. Logan.
Shouldn't this be on?
Sorry, what perspective am I speaking about this from? From Houston's perspective?
No. We just tell me what you picked on the AFC North episode. So go over to the AFC North tab.
Oh, Cincy win.
Okay, all right. Since he went, so that's a loss.
Since he
for
doesn't
Houston.
lose this season.
Exactly.
Yes. They're at Indianapolis. Me and Owen had them losing that game, and that's how it'll be. They are home against
They're gonna
Dallas. Me and Owen have them winning this game, so that'll be what it.
You have Tennessee beating Houston.
Yes, in Tennessee. Yes.
Oh, the fortress.
All
That
right.
is Nissan
Ready.
Stadium.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn it. Fuck.
Yes, dumb.
Tyler
Picking
does.
Tennessee to beat Houston.
Tyler does not agree with you. They're home against Jacksonville the following week. We
Cam
split
Ward
that
versus
one.
Will Anderson Jr.
You have Jacksonville going into Houston and winning that
That's
game.
correct. Jacksonville is actually good.
That's not true.
Yeah,
All right.
They won 13 games.
Here
last
we
year.
go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I got
Whatever.
you. All
I
right.
don't care.
There you go.
I still
Jacksonville
think
wins that one.
Indy here.
They are home against the Giants. You know what? I'm just going to pull up the NFC East on that Home against the Giants. Our guest.
Just give it to Houston. It's the Giants.
Our guest picked Houston to win that one. Yep. Why did you pick the Giants to win, buddy?
Because Harbaugh's there, and the CTE brothers are ready to go crazy on Houston.
Fair enough. Allison, did you pick the Chargers to win at home against Houston?
At home against Houston. Okay, hold on. Let me. My phone is charging in one end of the room. Let me go check.
Hold-
on the
You can hear
Wait,
her running
hold-
away as she goes to get her.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Wait,
grab my.
I
my
can pull.
charger,
I can
actually.
pull it up. I've got it. I've got it.
You heard-
Sorry, I didn't know we were.
Heard her
I didn't know we were
running away.
making her run away. Sorry.
Hey, I'll just say, elite streaming setup from Hannah Learns to Read. Streaming setup does not require charging.
There we go.
That's fair.
Wait, what week is it?
Houston against the Chargers.
Oh,
We
I'm
what's
not wearing
the date?
cat ears.
November
Find it.
November 5th,
Fourth?
November 8th,
No.
8th.
I have
Sorry,
the Chargers winning.
Chargers
Okay.
winning. All right.
All right,
Thank
listen,
you.
I have a much better setup, but it's my work computer, and I can't get on whatever this platform is.
That is fair. All
Discord.
right. Oh yeah, Discord is a little weird like that. All right, Logan. They're at Cleveland the following week. What did you have?
Houston wins.
Houston wins. They are at New Orleans the following week. They're at Indianapolis. Me and Owen agreed on that one. They're at Baltimore the following week. They're home against Baltimore. Logan.
Sorry, I have to remember. At Texans.
You had them losing.
Texans win.
Texans win.
Yep.
At Pittsburgh now. So Houston home game.
I have
for-
to scroll over to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I had them.
Why do you
I
always go
had
back?
Texans winning.
All right. Texans winning.
That's like a
over.
6-game win streak right here.
Yep. We have them beating the Commanders. We have them beating the Jags at home. We have them. Why do I have 2 home games? Oh, because that other Jacksonville game is in London. That's right. Maybe that's why you picked Jacksonville over.
That's correct.
You
Houston.
guys are
Obviously.
high on Houston.
Thursday Night Football, Christmas Eve at Philadelphia. We have them losing that game. Monday
Grease
Night
the
Football
balls.
at what?
Grease the polls.
Yep. Yeah. They're at Green Bay that following week. We have them losing that game. And then they finish the season home against Tennessee. We have them winning that
Yeah,
game.
Tennessee will be playing their backups, you know.
So I have them at 12 wins. Owen has them at 10 wins. The guest has them at 11 wins. And as a group, we have them at 13 wins.
Whee.
It's weird whenever the guest ends up really high or
On to the
higher or lower
strangest
than
team in
everybody else.
football, Indianapolis.
I actually have an interjection for the end of Texans.
Oh.
There are 4 members of the Big Bet Boys on this call right now. I normally wouldn't do this, but because this was such an odd circumstance, I wanted to mention it. Of the 6 people who have sent me their group ride picks this year that we'll vote on after the draft, 5 of them have some variation of Texans 10 wins or Texans to win the AFC South. And if 5 of 6 people have submitted that, I'm going to not put it up to a vote. One of the legs of the parlay is going to be Texans 10 wins at
That's fair.
minus, I think, 110.
I think that's fair.
Jesus.
And everybody here picked him at Texans 10 wins, so I think that's fair.
So that we'll vote on the rest of the legs for your submissions, but that if that many people are locked in on 10 wins, then we're gonna eat.
I wouldn't listen if the line's over 9.5, I'd take it. But if it's
Yeah.
at 10, I would not take it.
No, it's just 10 wins, 10 plus.
10 or more. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Logan, did you have Baltimore beating Indianapolis? Indianapolis opens their season at home against Baltimore.
Scroll over.
Allison, you're
I
next
had-
with the Chiefs.
Baltimore winning.
Okay. You have Baltimore winning. You have Indianapolis losing. I think I already know this answer, Allison, but week 2,
She's
Kansas
got
City.
him
You've got them winning?
winning. She's got him winning.
Do you have Kansas City winning, Allison?
I do, but week 2, I think I have them. I think I have the Chiefs winning like the first 6 weeks, so I'm okay with switching that.
No. There is no switching it.
There's
I
no
mean,
contending.
yeah.
There's no contendant. What are you
because-
asking me?
We're asking because we're having the guest because
So Tyler's not here.
our
so
AFC South guest had to unfortunately bail. So that's what we're just filling in with the guest picks on whichever one you had. That's what happens for the.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. All right. They're home against Washington that following week. Me and Owen split that one, but the guest had they had Washington winning it. So Owen, suck a fat one. Logan, they are at Pittsburgh the following week.
Pittsburgh win.
Pittsburgh win. Home against Tennessee the week after that. Me and Owen agree on that one. At Minnesota the following week, we have them losing that one. At Jacksonville the following week, me and Owen both have them losing that one. Home against Dallas, we have them losing that one. Home against Miami, we all have them winning that one. Chris, you have Miami winning that one, or Miami losing that one? Sorry.
Taking a look right now. It is. Do you already fill it in?
I think so.
Okay.
You had Miami losing.
Yeah, Miami had to have lost that one.
Okay. They are at Houston the week after that. We already picked that game. Hold on, NFC. I'll just pull up the NFC East and let the guest pick it on. Don't worry about it. Is it Indianapolis. The guest has Indianapolis winning this one. So you lose.
L opinion.
All right, let me scroll down so everybody can see it. They have the Week 13 bye. A great bye wasted on a terrible team.
I don't think they're going to be that bad.
They're going to be bad. They're at Philly the week after that. I know for a fact our NFC East guest had Philly winning that one.
Yes, 100%.
They're at Tennessee the week after that. Me and Owen both have them losing. Home against Cincinnati. Logan, did you have anything weird
I'm
going
sure
on here?
Logan had them winning.
I did have the winning, yes.
You had Cincy winning?
Yes.
Do you have the Browns winning or losing in Week 16? Or Week 17?
I have the Browns beating Indianapolis as one of the wins.
God.
Of the two wins I picked, that was one of them. If you do recall, I did think either Indy or the Cardinals would get the first pick.
Fair enough.
Now, I will say that was with my current understanding is that Daniel Jones is not ready to go week 1, and his leg turned into
A noodle.
very shredded everything last year, so I imagine he will probably get re-injured with the bad O-line. And if you are depending on Anthony Richardson, Easton Stick, and I think Riley Leonard was the other one, I don't see a way to win a game.
I
with
think
either of those three
I saw
options.
Colts fans trying to hype up Riley Leonard, and I'm like, please do not do that.
Riley Leonard was not good enough to hold off 5 years off the couch Phillip Rivers.
That's what
Phillip Rivers also notable outperformed Drake May against the same defense in the same year.
That's what I'm saying. Drake May's a fraud. I've been saying it. Truman, ask Truman. I've been saying Drake May's a fraud.
You've already said it on this show. Don't worry. All right. Jacksonville opens their season home against Cleveland. We all gave that one to Jacksonville, and so did Logan. They are at Denver that following week. We can pull it up for Alison so she doesn't have to run across the room here. Alison,
I'm on my computer now.
Alison, who'd you have winning this game?
Okay, remind me the date so I can find it.
Week 2 for Denver.
September 20th.
I have Denver beats Jacksonville.
All right, Denver beats Jacksonville. They're home against New England that following week. Chris, do you have New England or Jacksonville winning?
Jags won that.
Jags win that. They're at Cincy the following week. Logan, I assume you picked Cincy to win that one?
Sorry,
Why?
looking at it on the chart. Yes. That was in that early stretch.
Gotcha.
17-0 season.
Yeah, they're home against Philly. We have them losing that one. Then they're home against Houston. We already. Oh wait, we need to. No. Oh, we already rock paper scissors for that one.
Yes,
that's right. And then so they go into a week. What is that?
Seven
week
bye.
7 bye Oh, that's that Houston.
Remember that
game
Jacksonville has
right
the back-to-back London games this year.
I think they are just now. They are the de facto London team. That's the thing. I don't think they'll ever add a team in London just because.
Goodell has recently said this year that he wants to have an NFL Europe team.
I know, but I don't think it'll be.
I doubt the NFLPA will let it happen, honestly.
I doubt it. Logan, AFC North, the Baltimore Jacksonville game. Do you have Baltimore or Jacksonville?
I have Baltimore on Thursday Night Football.
On Thursday Night Football. That's right. Primetime Lamar. At Tennessee, me and Owen split this one.
What?
Rock, paper, scissors.
What do you...
Have to have Tennessee win some. Oh, what? All right, hold on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right.
Idiot. Picking Tennessee to beat Jacksonville. They had 13 wins last season, Truman.
I think
Cam Ward plays quarterback for Tennessee.
I think you're overhyping Jacksonville. They are at the New York Giants the following week. Me and Owen both had that as a win for Jacksonville. We'll hold on to that. They are home against Tennessee.
Yep.
I have Jacksonville beating Tennessee for that game. They are at Chicago the following week. Let me check our NFC North real quick. They picked Chicago to win that game.
Wrong.
I know you're mad about that.
And it's okay.
I can't believe you're this high on the Giants.
There's a reason why I win this thing every single year.
They're home against Pittsburgh the week after that. Logan, did you pick Pittsburgh or Jacksonville?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh to win that one. Oh, you picked Pittsburgh to win that one. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Then they're at Houston the following week. Me and Owen both picked Jacksonville to win that one. So they're at Houston the following week. We all picked them to lose. They're at Dallas the week after that. We all picked them to lose. They are home against Washington. We all have them winning that one. And then they're at Indianapolis to end the season. We all have them losing that one.
They will be resting the starters because they can't get the 1 seed because the Bills have the 1 seed. So they will just lose that game.
I have them at 7 wins. Tyler has them at 7 wins. The group has them at 8 wins. Owen has them at 12 wins.
They've
in my
regressed.
internal narrative, they are also playing backups just to make sure they get the 1 pick.
Okay. I could see that. That would be, I don't think you could because that would just be the most obvious tanking of all time. I think you would get penalized for that. If you're a bad team not playing your starters, I think they would penalize you.
They're just trying for next season, Truman.
We'll see. All right, Chris, the Tennessee Titans opened the season home against the New York Jets. You had the Jets winning this one, if I remember right.
I did.
Nice. Okay. Second week, they're home against Philly. We have Philly winning it. They're at the Giants the week after that. We have the Giants winning. They're at Baltimore the week after that. What?
This is tough sledding.
Yeah, this is tough sledding. Logan, at Baltimore. Do you have Tennessee losing that game?
Truman's going to have Tennessee at 10 wins.
At 7 wins.
I do have
That's way
Baltimore
too
winning,
high.
yes.
That's fine. You drafted a top 5 wide receiver this year.
Cam Ward plays quarterback there.
I don't know why you're that low on Cam
He's
Ward.
terrible.
He had no options last year.
Cool. And he has no options again.
He has Carnell Tate.
Congratulations.
You would have loved to have Carnell Tate.
Sure. If Cam Ward wasn't my quarterback.
Oh, my God. Think you can be proven wrong.
I will say I am with Truman on this one. I am buying Cam Ward stock.
Did you have Baltimore lose? Did we already do this?
I had Baltimore winning. The Tennessee defense is still terrible.
Yes. They are home against Houston. This was the one that I gave to Houston that Owen is up in arms about. They're at Indianapolis. I have them losing that game. We all have them losing that game. Home against Cleveland. They win that game. We all have that. They're at Cincy. We all have them losing. They go into their, what is that? I didn't put the week on it. 1, 2, 3,
9.
4. Week 9 bye. They come out of it. They're home against Jacksonville. I gave this game to Tennessee. Owen was really mad about that one. They're at Dallas. We have them losing that one, all of us. They're at Jacksonville. We all have them losing. At home against Washington. Owen has them losing this game. I have them winning. I can't believe you're that high on 5, but
I'm not high on 5. It's the Tennessee Titans.
our guests also picked the Commanders to win that game.
I don't even know who their running back is. Do you?
It's what Tajay
Pollard.
Spears. Yeah, and Tony Pollard. And
Pollard's
Tajay
like
Spears.
40.
Fine. At Detroit the following week, we all am losing it. home against Indianapolis. We all have them winning. They're at Las Vegas. I have them winning that game. Owen has them losing. Allison, did you have the Raiders or the Titans winning the December 20th?
I had the Titans winning.
Yeah, the Titans winning.
I'm not sure why, but I guess the Titans are winning that one.
I will take it. And then they are home against Pittsburgh. Owen has them winning that game because apparently you're...
Pittsburgh is going to be bad.
All right, I have them losing that game. If I had to guess, Logan has them losing this game as well, but that's just a guess.
Sorry, read that back to me one more time. I was taking a sip of bourbon.
Pittsburgh, Tennessee, week 17.
I do have Pittsburgh winning, yes.
Yes, Pittsburgh winning. They're at Houston in the season. We all have them losing. I have them at 7 wins, which I think is fair. Owen has them at 4 wins, and the guests have them at 3 wins. As a group, we have them at 4 wins. So there you go.
I would say 7 wins would be a really good step in the right direction for the Titans. They've, just because their market's not super huge, they kind of have skirted around the general, I guess, animus of NFL Twitter, especially with the departure of Mike Vrabel. But they have been quite abysmal recently. So if they could get to 7 wins, like, I think that'd be a huge accomplishment.
I'd be thrilled. I think they can do it.
I do
They're
not.
also getting a new stadium.
True.
Okay, so
Stadium.
I recently, well, not super recently, last fall I drove through Nashville on my way to southeastern Tennessee for a concert, and that new stadium they're building is big. Like, I've been to the Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and it was a decent enough stadium, but their new stadium's huge. Like, it's massive.
Where did you go to the Nashville Stadium?
For a Tottenham game.
Oh, weird.
They had a
I will
preseason
say,
game.
Super Bowl in Nashville would go crazy.
Yeah,
And it's gonna happen.
Yep, and there
Afterwards.
at least one will happen there.
Kansas City's going to have one, too. You guys got to come out. That'll be the one to go
I
to.
don't know if we can afford tickets to the Kansas City Super Bowl, dog. The nosebleeds are going to be $6,000.
I've heard the tickets get cheaper the day of. That's what I've heard. So we'll see.
You've got to make it to the Super Bowl.
No, we don't.
I've heard Tina
That's
doesn't
not how
even
the
want
Super
dinner
Bowl
at
works
her
at
wedding.
all. What?
I've heard Tina doesn't even want to serve dinner at her wedding.
Yeah. We're saving it all for Super Bowl tickets instead.
I'm stuck at the airport for that Super Bowl.
Man. All right. Let's talk AFC West. Allison, are you ready to talk AFC West? You've had to sit through
Oh, she's back.
and wait 2 hours for it. You are ready for it.
It's okay. I took that time to charge my phone. I'm up to 15%, and I still have my phone plugged in. But yeah, it's a lot of juice for this thing.
And
There you
what do
go.
I need to pass? All right. Let's start with Denver.
Boo.
They are at Kansas City. Monday Night Football. Start of the season. First Monday Night Football game of the year. We all, true Kansas City homers, have picked Denver to lose
If
that
we
game.
lose this game, my shit is going smooth off. I'm telling you right now.
Owen has he has been writing too many checks on Twitter.
Let's just say
I'm
there's a
a fan
bunch
of
of there's a bunch of tweets that are bookmarked from angry Broncos fans saying they're putting belt to ass in Kansas City week 1, and I've said, okay, I'll be coming back to this. So let's hope I'll be the one replying and
block them.
yeah, no, I'm not blocking them. I don't do that. If they
I'm not
looking
gonna
at
lie.
FanDuel right now.
If this game was happening in Denver, I might pick this as a loss. I don't know. I just have a lot of that opening game versus Detroit vibes in my head.
It's okay.
but I'm hoping
Skymore
it's not true.
Skymore isn't here to hurt you this time.
No, Kadarius
So,
Toney isn't here to hurt us this time. That's who really. That was the Kadarius.
Yeah,
Never
do
forget-
tell us what
Chris Jones is
Chiefs
on the
receiver will
field.
be your
Chris
savior
Jones is
this
not
year.
on strike.
Cyrus Allen is the next coming is Stephon Diggs. So listen.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like-
oh yes, do tell
Sorry.
us about
Hopefully he
Cyrus
can-
Allen.
Hopefully he can be half the receiver that your guy who has had 60 snaps will be. That'll be great. That's the hope. Yeah, all right, buddy. All right. All right. They're at so it's in Kansas City Monday Night Football. Mahomes makes his triumphant return. I think we're all assuming Mahomes will be healthy to start. That'll be the hope. They week 2 are hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Me and Alison picked this as a Chiefs W. Owen is a Broncos W. Sorry, it looks very orange with I guess it looks very red. Sorry, with the filter we have on. But Owen, you're very high on. You're
does not
very
look
high.
red at all.
All right, I think it looks a little red.
You might be colorblind.
Next to the actual red.
Well, yeah. Once I see the actual red, I know that's red. But Owen, you are high on the Jags.
If by high you mean having them regress one game, then yes.
Yes, and you are low on Denver.
Yes, I'm
think
low on
Denver's going to regress.
I am
a
low
bunch.
on Mo picks, bro.
Okay. And you're high on Trevor Lawrence.
That's right.
Okay.
The Prince.
Oh my. Trevor Lawrence.
Shout out to Nick Wright.
Sneaky ass.
Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy Nick Wright.
Only thing Trevor Lawrence leads the league in is shampoo used. All right. Week 3, Denver is home against the Rams. I have them winning this game on Sunday Night Football. He's taking a lap. Owen's left the set. He's pacing.
Guys, if you've wondered how I win this every single year, it's because Truman does shit like this. Where he goes, Jacksonville's fucking horrible. Yeah, I have Denver beating the Rams. He does this like literally every year.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, for me, because once again, we're gonna come back to this. Truman, you literally do this every year. You pick shit like this, and you go, why the fuck did I do that when we go over the picks?
I'm not going to feel this 4 weeks from now.
Yes, you are.
Allison agrees with you.
Yeah.
They are at
It's
San
not a
Francisco.
question.
I guess I'm higher on Denver than you two are. Comes out. I
No,
do have
you're
a pick
high
for
on
more.
pot. On crack.
Wish I was high on pot news.
You must have been making these picks.
Okay, sorry.
Tennessee at 7 wins. Just remember that, Truman.
I will remember this. I have Tennessee at 7 wins. It's not that bad.
That's 4 too many.
Okay, at San Francisco, week 4. Me and Allison agree. They're losing to San Francisco. They're gonna lose to the substation. Oh, and you have San Francisco. You have the substation not doing enough damage.
You're
to
right.
that
Yeah,
team.
San Francisco, better team than the Rams, huh?
Yes.
Mm.
At San Francisco, yes, I do. Them.
The San Francisco hospitals. You have them losing to the San Francisco General Hospital.
Yes, I do.
It's
Okay.
still early in the season. You're only week 4. They haven't lost their whole team yet.
That's true. George Kittle.
You idiots are about to let me take Christian McCaffrey at 4 and take Derrick Henry on my second on the turn, so I repeat my team.
Yeah, you can have CMC. That dude is ready to explode.
Not in the offensive man. We're not talking fantasy. It's fine. They're at the Chargers the week after that. Allison, the only one to pick Denver to win at the Chargers. Actually, me and Owen both picked the Chargers.
This is a very Chargers hype building game for them to win.
It's a toss-up for me. I'm pretty much at the same level with both the Chargers and the Broncos, and both their win totals kind of reflect that.
Okay, all right,
Kind of.
kind of.
I'm with you.
There is what was that, Super Bowl 50 rematch the following week on Thursday Night Football. They're home against Seattle. Me and Owen both gave that one to Denver. Allison picked the defending Super Bowl champions. I cannot blame her for picking the game to go the same way.
I do think Denver's
I
defense
was
is
on-
really good.
I was high on Seattle last year. I think just in general, I've always weirdly liked and pulled for Seattle, probably because of Tyler Lockett, but I was really high on him last year. I just wasn't as high as them winning the entire thing. But
No,
same this year.
I think that's fair. They're at Arizona the following week. We all have agreed Arizona is ass. They are at Carolina the week after that. Oddly enough, we have all picked Carolina to win that game.
Obvious Carolina
You
win.
skipped one?
Oh, I did skip one. Sorry. That feels intentional, but is actually unintentional. Sorry. After the Arizona game, they are home against the Chiefs. We all picked Denver to win this game. a weird year where we all actually picked the Chiefs to lose a game.
It feels wrong to pick the Chiefs to lose a division game, especially against the Broncos, who I hate. I will never forgive them for the game where Jamal Charles fumbled. Truman knows. We were sitting there in the basement of our dorm watching with a Broncos fan. It was horrible.
But it's all right because I do remember the game that Peyton Manning was supposed to break the all-time passing yards record, and then came in and immediately threw five
picks.
It was some insane. But he did just enough where he ended up getting 9 yards on the day, and then he did just enough to break the record, and then they pulled him and brought in Brock Osweiler to finish the game. But it was supposed to be this huge hype moment, and then he just kept on throwing just interception after interception. So I think that's fair to have the Jamal Charles fumble game also. But we did all pick Kansas City to lose this one, sadly. Unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
It's okay. Because Denver travels to Carolina the following week. We all have them losing that one right before they go into their Week 10 bye. Great bye week to have, by the way. They come out of that with a get-right game, hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. We all have them winning that one.
Mendoza starting.
In that game, you think?
Yeah.
Out of the Denver bye week?
I think you get 8 or 9 games of Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I think Kirk looked really bad last time we saw him, so I would not be shocked if it's earlier than that even. They are at Pittsburgh on Black Friday. They're playing a black team on Black Friday. Very interesting. Me and Alison both have them winning that game. Owen, you have Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm picking Denver for a little bit of a regression this year. I don't think they'll go 100% in one-score games like they did last year. I think they'll actually lose some of the games that other teams choked away to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they have to lose some.
I'll never forget that Giants game that they choked away. That was crazy.
28-point lead, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. In one quarter. Just
Bo
awful.
Nix is so clutch, man. He's so clutch.
All right, calm down. They're home against Miami. That's a get-right game. We all picked Denver to win that one. They are at the Jets the week after that. We all picked the Jets. At Vegas the week after that, we all picked. We all picked Denver to beat the Jets.
5-game cupcake stretch.
Then they are at Las Vegas. We all picked Denver to win that one as well. Yeah, at Pittsburgh. Yeah, coming out of the bye week, they're home against Las Vegas, at Pittsburgh, home against Miami, at New York Jets, at Las Vegas again. But they do end it with a pretty tough stretch as they are back home against Buffalo.
On Christmas.
We picked that one to win, and I believe this was the one that you and Chris disagreed on, that we agreed that Chris would have a bad Christmas. Or no, would have a... Wait.
Good Christmas, yes.
It was good Thanksgiving, bad Christmas.
Bad Christmas. Oh, so this should be a win for Denver on this one.
This is the one that I gave up.
Okay. Gotcha. So they do win this one. That's right. And then they're at New England the week after that. Oh, sorry. Let me scroll down. Yep. Sorry.
This looks bad from your end as well. That's a lot. They win everything out of the bye week.
That didn't.
No, yeah. Alison has them going undefeated after the Week 10 bye.
All right, hold on. Wait. Switch my my at New England.
Well, you have to fight Chris for that one.
Okay. Well, it's fine.
That's right.
It's fine.
Let me look at my New England.
It's tough.
It's tough. It must be nice. So they're home against Buffalo. You have them winning that game. We all have them winning that game now on Christmas. They're at New England. Me and Owen have them losing that game, but Alison has them winning that game because you were worried about the narrative to get them to 11 wins. I imagine. Is that where you were at on that one?
I was honestly trying to get more closer to 10, and then something happened. I had to change it, so they were 11, and now something else happened. Now all of a sudden they're at 12, so that's not ideal. But
not ideal as they.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Last week of the season, they are home against the Chargers. We all picked them to win that game.
Chargers never win that
Chargers
game.
will choke as they're trying to make their playoff push. Means that I have the Broncos at 12 wins. Alison has them at 12 wins. Owen has them at 10 wins. And as a group, we have them at 11 wins. So we're all agreeing not exactly a fluke their last season, but they won't be
Keep going.
win
We do
nearly
Chiefs
as
last,
many
remember?
games. Yeah, we can still do Chiefs last. That's fine. So we can do. We'll do Vegas next. Vegas is. Oh, we already. Sorry, we already broke these down. What did you? We give. Hold on. We gave Miami, or Vegas does win, so that's just a normal one now. And then Cleveland. What did we end up with for Cleveland? Hold on.
I assume we had
We
Vegas
picked the Raiders.
We have Vegas. Yeah, we have Vegas winning. So cool. All right. All right. Wait, hold on. Move your head again. Oh, I got that wrong. Hold on. Sorry. That's why I want to make sure. Oh, I keep on hitting copy instead of paste. I'm Excel perfect. Okay. What? I'm losing
You not have
my
a
mind.
key?
Oh, it's because it's a formula. I know what happened now. Okay, never mind. I got it. We got it. We're all good. We fixed it. It's good. All right, moving on. Miami. They open the season. Las Vegas opens the season home against Miami. Alison and Owen believe they're winning that game. I think that's reasonable, but I disagree. Week 2, they're at the Chargers. We all have them losing. Week 3, they're at New Orleans. We all have them losing. Home against Kansas City. We have them losing. They're at New England. We all have them losing. I think they've got to pull them at this point. I think they've got to pull Kirk O'Chains. I have them at 0-5, and you guys both have them at 1-4. Because the following week they are hosting Buffalo, which is where I have them winning a game. That's that Fernando Mendoza bump. That's the dead count. There you go.
Owen, how do you win this every year?
I'm just wait for it. Just wait for it. Any given Sunday, dude. Any
Yeah.
given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, the Bills are going to beat the fucking brakes off of the Raiders by 40, and I'm pointing you straight to this.
Speaking of teams that will beat the brakes off of the Raiders by 40, the Raiders host the Rams the following week. We all picked the Rams. They are at the Jets the week after that. You guys both picked the Raiders to win. I picked the Jets. Listen, the Jets have to get a win somewhere, and I think home games against the Raiders were reasonable.
Understandable.
You can laugh at that, but
I didn't have to pick wins for the Jets, so I gave the Raiders their wins. Here.
Absolutely. They're at San Francisco the week after that. We all have them losing. They are home against Seattle. What are you doing? Owen picked them to
what
beat
was that?
Seattle.
What was that? You said a couple
It's
lines
called
ago?
ball knowledge, guys. Just come back to this. Mendoza's going to ball out in a Nick Mullins type performance for Las Vegas. Both for the both for
Forget
California.
the bookmark for the Week 1 Denver game. Bookmark that one and send it to the Denver fans.
It's Freelo.
Yeah, start going shit talking Seattle fans for Las Vegas Raiders fans. I need you to be pounding Twitter, pounding the Twitter
they'll
streets.
know I'm an imposter right away.
Twitter, the town square of the internet.
I do not have enough tattoos or felonies. They'll know I'm not a Raiders fan.
Oh, nobody's a Raiders fan anymore now that they're in Vegas. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, they're at Denver the week after that. We all them winning, and I respect it. You know what? Why not? Beat that creep. Beat that creep down there.
No means no. Say Raiders
That
fans.
one was the Thanksgiving story, except I guess we pulled Kurt by then, so maybe that narrative didn't play out the way we thought it was.
Maybe Kirk's back in. Maybe Fernando, is like, I want to be at home with my family. Because Fernando Mendoza also looks like he has 6 kids already or whatnot. So,
well, Mr. Steen.
They come out of that Week 13 bye. I have them beating the Chargers at home. They're beating the Chargers in Vegas because that feels like a dumb Chargers loss.
Okay, we'll let it slide.
They're home against Denver. They're home against Denver the week after that. We all have Denver winning. They are home against Tennessee the week after that. Owen has them winning that game because he is so mad that I ever picked Tennessee to ever win a game.
You have Tennessee at 7 wins and the Raiders at 3, and you said, yeah, Raiders win.
No, I said Tennessee wins. You said
wait, I did the
Raiders
Truman.
win.
Obviously, the Raiders win. Tennessee sucks.
Okay, all right. They're at Arizona the week after. You don't even know what you're fighting for anymore.
They're not fighting for the Raiders? Sorry.
I put on for my city. They're at Arizona the week after that. We all picked them to win that game, which I think is fair. That Arizona Cardinals team looks just abysmal. Michael Wilson might be the only bright spot. Jeremiah Love's already banged up.
Trey McBride?
Oh, yeah, him too. Yeah, that's a good offense, I guess. They're at the Chiefs to end the season. I have the Chiefs still probably needing to make their playoff push and needing to play this game. I have them winning it. Owen has them winning it.
I had the same
Alison,
idea.
do you think they were resting their starters, but you might want to change it now?
Well, so originally, yeah, because I had us kind of just blowing off the last game, not because we won the division, but because for whatever reason the math wasn't going to work out. But I don't know if that's necessarily mathematically true after I picked the other ones, and I didn't feel like doing the math.
Fair.
So we can change it. We can change it.
All right.
I
All
can
right.
at least be hopeful that we don't blow it at the end.
Fair enough. All right. Flipping it to a Chiefs W. We'll allow it because we're Chiefs fans. Because it's our show. God damn it.
What? I thought we were Raiders fans, Truman.
We have no integrity when it comes to picking the Chiefs to win. Absolutely correct. You get to move. You get to change your Chiefs pick. All right. And then hold on. Let me move you guys out of the way here. All right. Well. All right. Make sure Alison's still on the screen. No, the other way. It's flipped. It's mirrored on our side. There you go. All right. Oh. Well,
RIP.
Oh,
I'm balancing my phone on a water bottle, guys. This is
the classic.
not an ideal setup.
I've got my terrible eyes, so I'm just
Not
reading
an
it
ideal
off.
setup. Sounds like the Chargers team.
Nice. That Chargers team does get to open their season, however, at home against the Cardinals.
Ideal setup.
That is an ideal setup. We all have the Chargers winning that first game, and then week 2 we have them. Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to get this box off. And then week 2 we have them home against the Raiders. We all picked them to win that game already. They're at Buffalo the week after that. We all have
Tough
Buffalo
stretch.
winning. They're at Seattle the week after that. We all have Seattle winning. They are home against Denver. Alison did pick Denver. Me and Owen picked the Chargers. I think that's one of those toss-up games like you were talking
Divisional
about.
game.
Where anything could happen. Bo Nix could throw 3 picks. Justin Herbert could throw 3 picks. What if?
What if?
There you go. Justin Herbert reference. They are at Kansas City the week after that. You guys both have them beating Kansas City in this game?
Yeah, the Chargers have had the Chiefs number recently, and yeah.
I guess so. In Kansas City, though?
Yeah. Divisional game.
Alrighty then.
Could get freaky.
I have them losing that as they go into their Week 7 bye. They come out of the Week 7 bye at the Rams. Does not help them at all. Sorry. It is 11 o'clock. It's
But those
bedtime.
Raiders.
What?
But those Raiders, they're beating the Rams.
No, it's not. No, I have Denver beating the Rams. Right? Yeah.
You probably
Yes,
have
I have
the
Denver
Raiders
beating the.
Rams.
I don't have the Raiders beating the Rams. I have Denver beating the Rams. It's fine. The Chargers will not beat the Rams at LA, especially. They come back home to host Houston at Baltimore on Monday Night Football, and we all have them losing. Yep, that's fine. Yep, moving around. We all have them losing that game to primetime Lamar, as we've already talked about.
Yep.
They are at home against the Jets. Me and Alison have them winning. Oh, and you have them losing to the Jets.
This is the most Chargers loss maybe ever. Horrible Jets team at home. Oh, the Chargers would love to drop that game.
That is fair. All right. And then, sorry, this one got changed. I remember this one got changed to a... Oh, yeah. No, it's correct. Yeah. We had the
Format change.
Chargers beating Chargers,
New England.
We all had the Chargers beating New England. Just after they lose to the Jets.
Obviously.
For Owen.
Obviously.
They're at Tampa Bay the following week. We have them losing that game. They're at Las Vegas. Owen and Alison have them winning that game. I have them losing that game just because it's a very Chargers game to lose.
Yep.
And then they come back home and host San Francisco, which is a very Chargers game to win after all hope is lost.
Well, because they're the Chargers, and San Francisco's been electrocuting all of their players, San Francisco's already ready for the Bolts.
The electroshock therapy. I get it.
Yeah.
Yes. On the on the San Francisco team, huh? Not very woke of you, Owen. At Miami the week after that, Alison and Owen have them winning that game. I am losing to Miami. I actually am losing their last 3 games as they host Kansas City. Alison has them losing that game. And then they're at Denver the last week of the season.
Yeah.
We all have them
I
losing.
have the good old Chargers sweeping Kansas City this year. Yeah.
Weird.
The Chargers seem to have our number recently, so.
You have them at 9 wins. Alison has them at 9 wins. I am at 7 wins. And somehow, as a group, we have them at 10 wins. So
Woo!
the group is the highest. As a group, we are the highest on the Chargers.
Let's close it out.
All
with
right.
the Chiefs' schedule.
The one that everyone's been waiting for, 17-0, as we all know.
Truman didn't pick the Chiefs at 14-plus wins, hopefully.
Before this segment starts, could the 3 of you please give me a brief soliloquy on why Cyrus Allen will be different?
I
There's no
never
reason.
said
There's
anything
no
about
reason.
Cyrus Allen.
We're mostly joking about Cyrus Allen. Will Cyrus Allen be different? Likely no. Hopefully we don't have to see Cyrus Allen because I feel okay enough with a better offensive line situation for Mahomes. But
The main thing the Chiefs' offense is going to do better this year is actually run the football and not from shotgun, which is horrible. Because the Chiefs have not the worst 2 running backs in the whole league
yes,
by every metric.
to have an actual play action passing game. will
Yeah,
help.
last year the Chiefs had the literal worst 2 running backs in the whole league by yards per carry. There was nobody worse than Isaiah Pacheco, and there was only one person that was worse than Kareem Hunt, and that was Isaiah Pacheco. So hopefully Kenneth Walker and Emmett Johnson can do better, and then Amari DiMercado can do the Spencer Ware role of pass pro.
Just a lot of running backs. Allison, did you have anything else you wanted to add on top of that? Just to.
No.
All right, fair enough. Fair. Nothing else to answer your condescending question, Logan.
It's unfortunate for content because I had a great DM on Twitter for the 3 of you. Ready? Because I thought you were going to give me a soliloquy on how Cyrus Allen was Stephon Diggs 2.0.
I will not give you that satisfaction.
So that's a real bummer on my end. I was really hoping that lob would get there.
I will tell you that your average Chiefs fan is the one that always promotes the camp darling. Truman and I have not. The only wide receiver that we've been cautiously optimistic about has been Rashee Rice from his rookie year. But I was never on Xavier Worthy, and I certainly was never on the Sky Moore train, especially when they pulled out the Sky Moore highlights from Western Michigan. If you ever watch that highlight reel, there's nothing that really stands out. So
See, it's
Yeah, but he was
interesting
like
to
a
choose to lie to my
seventh-round-
face like that, Owen, because I am the #1 Dahm That's True viewer. So I have watched all of these episodes over the years. I'm by far the #1 Dahm That's True viewer. To lie to my face like that is crazy. You guys gas up the new rookie wide receiver as if you are not the average Kansas City Chiefs fan like anyone I've ever seen. I'm so bummed. I won't send it to Alison because she's classy, but I will send it to you. This is what I had primed for you. Barring that soliloquy.
let's see.
What else? What else were you going to add about Sky Moore, Allison? Were you adding more about?
No, I mean, yeah, people could hype him up a little bit, but he was a 7th rounder, so it was more of like, oh, look at this value we got from this guy, and then that conversation died after a couple months.
Yeah.
Walmart also calls their stuff great value.
What's the brand below that? That maybe like the Dollar Tree.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's where the Chiefs drop for wide receiver in the bargain bin.
The bargain bin.
You guys
Yes,
don't deserve Kenneth Walker.
Clearance
This is
bin.
ridiculous.
Yeah, once you guys throw away Keon, once the Bills throw away Keon Coleman, we'll snap him right up.
I'm actually so fucking serious. The second the
Can't wait for
Bills
another
cut
failed
Keon
first
Coleman,
round- first
failed
round
first
pick.
round pick goes straight to Kansas City. I'm so serious.
I
So
can't
Logan,
wait.
next year
And I
it'll be
hope-
Keon Coleman. In case you were wondering.
I really hope that happens. I will sleep better tonight.
I'm not
Just
joking.
thinking
It doesn't
about
matter how good Keon Coleman does this season. When the Bills cut him, the Chiefs would be like, "Huh, former first round pick." I'm serious.
It's
I'm not
insane
saying he's
you
gonna
say
be-
how good he does this season. That's
It doesn't
insane.
matter.
What's the old saying? If anybody ever is referred to as a former first round pick, you know they're turbo dog shit. Same thing with somebody being a 5-star recruit out of high school, but they're a junior.
Yeah, the turbo ass.
They're like, well, hold on, this transfer we just got was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Oh, he's omega ass then. Okay, got it. He was
This
big.
is the year.
Yep.
he was 6'4".
because- Alison was not privileged to this conversation at the bachelor party. Just a quick context bump before the Chiefs discussion happens. We all powwowed about our Chiefs predictions in lead up to this episode at Truman's bachelor party. I
And?
thought the Kenneth Walker acquisition was one of the best moves of the offseason, so I agree with that analysis by Owen a lot. I also thought the trade up to get, I apologize, I already forgot his name again, but the
Mansour
cornerback that
Delane.
you guys like a lot. Thank you, that one. I thought both of those moves were really great GMing. I just hated them together in the same offseason because it implies that they think the Chiefs Super Bowl window is still open, and it is not. That is my analysis going into this call out. So I'm interested to hear what the three of you have to say.
The stance, when Patrick Mahomes is on this team, the window is always open.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
That's just the typical answer. After he won the Super Bowl in what was that
23.
2023, where he was just
MVS
he
Juju
was
Sky
terrible every year. Oh, the whole year, and then he ends up just winning it. Or no, that was 24 when he beat the Niners. They were good in 23 with Juju. The next year they were awful.
No,
and they still won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. 2023 into 4. Yeah, sorry.
There's just not a team bad enough that I don't trust Mahomes to maybe do something with. With Andy Reid.
As long as
especially.
he's on the field, you're gonna be a contender. Last season wasn't on the field.
Well, that's because Isaiah Pacheco was, and now Isaiah Pacheco no longer is. He'll be filling out the RB4 and the practice squad for the Lions this year.
I mean, just feeling the tea leaves, Patrick Mahomes might not have another entire healthy season for his entire NFL career if the scales of justice were to be weighed out.
Justice.
Probably like
Just-
7 games played for the rest of his 10 years with the Chiefs. Just can't get his leg
Dude, what
and his
is up
ankle
with
together.
people in the Northeast and being like, damn, I hope that guy Patrick Mahomes gets injured. It's fucking
No,
I saw a dude
didn't
who
wish
called Patrick
injury
about
on
when a
him.
missile comes and blows up the stadium in the middle of the game when Pat's on the field.
I literally saw an interview with a Buffalo Bills fan where he called Patrick Mahomes, quote, a crybaby pussy, and said he deserved to tear his ligaments, and that was justice. I said, what the fuck?
That's clickbait. Let's just clickbait
All right.
that.
That statement really swung at the end of that sentence. I was with him and lost him on that one.
Oh my God.
But
I think you
wishing for
lost
people
me.
to get hurt is trashy and awful. So
Except
fuck
there
that
is
guy.
one exception.
But
There's one
well,
one exception.
One.
I know this is
Two
a
exceptions, but-
pro-crime
It's outside of sports.
podcast. You know, Rashid Rice didn't kill anyone, but like, come on now. Scales of justice from Logan reinforce that.
Okay.
shit.
Sorry.
Where's it?
That has
He
been
did
said
kill
on this.
anyone.
Well,
I thought we were
According to
talking
this
about Jamar
podcast.
Chase getting shut down by Trent McDuffie. That's my bad. Okay,
I have
all right.
heard on this podcast.
like Josh
Well,
Allen.
he didn't kill anyone, so that is a direct quote.
No harm, no foul. Everybody's all right. So
Uh,
what? So what?
sure
You walk with a limp for the rest
Deshaun
of your
Watson
life. So
jersey in
what?
your mailbox.
So what? We all.
50 speed getting out of jail
He ran away from the paparazzi getting out of jail. He didn't speed. He hopped in the back seat. Whoever else was driving the car. I can't speak for her who's driving the car when he's in the back seat.
Wait, I didn't hear about that. He jumped in a car and a car sped away from jail.
Yeah, it fucking smoked the tire on the way out.
He was kidnapped, okay?
I did not know that.
Have we considered that maybe Rashee Rice is a just kind of an external force in a way that his aura makes everybody around him speed? Was it ever proven that Rashee Rice was driving the car whenever they crashed in? I never saw evidence about that.
It clearly was a Hot Wheel the way it went up on the side of the wall.
Just
If you guys
all
haven't
right.
seen the off-season story of that Detroit corner that got cut and the lawsuit against him, it's insane.
He's gonna get signed by somebody. That's real.
The
Terry
Seahawks.
Arnold.
The Seahawks.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he did
on the
get signed.
Seahawks.
Oh my
They
god.
have it on Hard Knocks.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Focus.
Sorry.
The episode's been 2 hours 40 minutes. We need to do the Chiefs, and Lord knows we're gonna talk about the Chiefs. Okay. They open the season home against Denver, Monday Night Football. We already all gave them that win. Week 2 of the season, Sunday Night Football, home against Indianapolis. We all gave them this win, although this game always terrifies me. It'll be weird.
The Chiefs Colts games are weird.
It'll be 19-17.
Has Mahomes beaten the Colts yet?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. This last year they beat the Colts for the first time.
Yeah. Was that this year?
Yeah.
It might have been 2 years
They
ago.
beat Daniel
That
Jones.
was the
Oh.
one they kept photoshopping his arm up on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. They're at Miami week 3. We all gave them that W.
Man, we got the schedule of cupcakes and rainbows the first 4.
They're at Las Vegas the week after that. We all gave them a win for that. Yeah, and then the week 5 bye comes, which is the worst bye in the league anyways, and then it gets tougher.
Just a little bit.
Did you ask how they felt about Josh Allen? Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Shelby just wants to. I like Josh Allen.
There you go. Okay. They come out of that week 5 bye. They are home against the Chargers. You both picked them to lose this game, which I find shocking, but it's fine. I picked them to win this game.
Yes,
Same
you in the
reason
Bengals
that
jersey.
Owen said earlier. It's the Chargers find a way to beat the Chiefs if at least one game, if not both.
Fair enough. It's the curse of the Travis Kelce walk-off touchdown that one time. It was too cool. Yes, Logan. Make it quick.
I want it annotated by the bye week that right there on that episode is when you two are going to say they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we will.
That bye week episode is going to be you two saying that they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yes, we all have them at 4-0. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, Mahomes will be a front runner. Cyrus Allen will already have 500 more yards than the receiver you're talking about. I already forgot his name. You can remember Cyrus Allen's name. You remember that. People are going to draft Cyrus Allen. I don't even going to draft whatever that other guy's name is. I'm just saying.
Sure.
It's fine.
I'll take that bet right now.
Well, no, not bets that we can influence ourselves. All right, we're moving on. They're at Seattle for week 7, Sunday Night Football. We all have them losing that game. Reasonable. Defending Super Bowl champs. They're at Denver the week after that. I think a tough game against a still probably pretty good Denver team. I am okay with them splitting the season series against Denver, but wouldn't be shocked if maybe they turned that. That was a one-score loss that certainly could have gone a different way.
And now we return to the schedule of cupcakes and rainbows the following week.
Yes, and then you're back to a really good time. They're home against the Jets. Everybody had it. We all have them winning that one. They're at Atlanta. We all have them winning that one. They're home against Arizona. We all have them winning that one. And then they are at Buffalo. If I remember right, Chris won this one in Buffalo. Or Alison won it and said that Buffalo gets to win
Gets
this.
to win.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that the Chiefs get to lose this game. So, nope, that's the wrong. Oh, I'm bad. Hold on, I got it. We're all good.
Oh,
Ideally, I
Alright.
won't be watching this year.
You won't be watching it. Oh, on Thanksgiving?
Ideally, I will be in the remote wilderness, so I won't have to subject myself to last year's experience.
For Thanksgiving? Oh my gosh. How remote? Where are you going?
Hopefully Big Bend if we can make it work out. So that's why I'm not.
Oh, Big Bend.
When I saw we were playing Buffalo, I was like, "That's all right. We can take a trip that week."
You going to London?
No.
Big Bend.
Oh, Big
Remote.
Bend.
She also said remote wilderness.
England is remote wilderness.
That is.
Remote wilderness.
Have you been there?
London.
I guess
Owen
some
on
parts
map.
of London for sure.
They serve jellied eels there. Do you know what jellied eels are?
It sounds like eels that are jellied.
Yeah, it's eel heads in half-frozen Jello blocks. It's disgusting.
Did you try it?
Fuck
I don't
no.
know if that's. That just sounds like a horror place. It's not really like the wilderness or anything.
No
It's
one
just
ever told England that
like an
World War
uncanny
II.
valley.
People didn't tell cooks in England that World War II is over, so they still cook like they're rationing tin and other cooking materials.
Maybe they're just real patriots.
Why does mine show us beating Buffalo? Hold on.
Because
Sorry.
you picked us to beat Buffalo.
No, I picked Buffalo to win. Oh, what?
No, you
Oh.
picked Kansas City to beat Buffalo.
That is not what I meant to do. I meant to pick Buffalo to win.
We were talking about it, and you said it's different this time. The Chiefs
No,
are
I said
winning.
it's not different this time.
Then you
I
Truman
thought that was
yourself.
Owen that picked Buffalo.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, I'm flipping. I'm gonna switch that as well. So.
Truman's
sorry.
not breaking the generation.
Buffalo will win in the regular season because that's what they always do. Okay. All right. Sorry. On to the next one. They're at Buffalo. Alison will be in the wilderness, not watching this game. Totally fine. Thursday night football. So Thursdays back to back. They're at the Rams the following week. I have them losing that game as well. That's a tough game. That's a tough one.
Yep.
They come out of that. They're at Cincinnati. Hey, we all picked the Chiefs to beat Cincinnati, including Logan. Thanks, Logan. Appreciate that. Shout out, Alison, clutching the against New England on Monday Night Football. The week after that, we all have them winning.
Lights
that
are
one.
bright. Drake May's melting.
That's you can't hide behind the schedule this time. They are home against San Francisco the week after that. I have them winning that game. Owen has them winning that game. Alison, you have them losing that game, unfortunately.
I gotta drop something. I think it's the after Christmas slump
Yeah.
that I just made up.
The Monday Night Football hangover, kind of. Yeah. I could see that. They're at the Chargers the week after that. Me and Allison have them winning that game. Only I'm losing.
Yep.
I get it. You think, yeah. Some people just think the Chargers have their number. And then they're home against Vegas the last week of the season. I have them winning that game, as does everybody else. I am at 13 wins. You guys each have them at 11 wins.
Yeah, I wanted as I talked about with Logan, I have the Chiefs anywhere from 9 to 11 wins this year.
Oh, my God.
It could be as low as 8 and it could be as high as 12. So, yeah, I don't know. This Chiefs team is going to be weird. I really hate picking the team I like to lose, so I picked them to win the division.
Yep.
Would not be shocked if the Chargers or Denver finished above them or both. I don't think that'd be the craziest thing of all time. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers charger like they normally do, and Denver, doesn't win every single 1-point game anymore.
Yeah.
So,
if memory serves me correct, I believe Allison accidentally picked the Broncos to win the division. You had the Chiefs winning the division, and then with some switches and whatnot.
No, actually, so I don't think I'm not expecting Kansas City to win the division.
Okay.
But I don't know. I honestly think 10 is a closer number than 11
Okay.
to what I would actually expect from this team. And weirdly enough, I'm kind of in the same boat with like K-State football. This is a bit of a rebuild year. This is a start of like a different era of this team. So I'm not expecting him to go out and win the entire thing right away. But if it's any worse than last year, then I'm going to be pretty upset.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's one of those, if they overperform, who knows what happens. But if they perform exactly how I think we all expect them to perform, it still could be okay, but maybe not as good as it gets some years. So we'll see.
So what, Logan? What we're saying is we're holding off on our Chiefs Super Bowl bet tickets until Week 7.
There
I'm
you go.
sure you are. I
Well,
will
because-
say the biggest. I guess I can't directly address Alison because I don't know her opinion on it. But I think the biggest discrepancy between my analysis for the Chiefs this year and at least your two guys' analysis is the state of your guys' secondary because it's just been so good for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I just cannot see a world in which the four guys that are starting right now keep up that standard.
I think
Like,
you're
if you're-
gonna be the safeties have not been good the last few years, and I think you're gonna be surprised by the safeties getting a little bit better, and the cornerbacks not dropping off as far as you might think
Chiefs.
they're gonna drop off.
One of
Is my thoughts.
You
on it.
might. I mean, you might know this. You might not. But Chiefs fans were really upset about a corner we're really high on last year, Noel Williams, not playing what we thought was enough snaps, and Chiefs fans in general just really anticipating this guy taking the step forward that like the guys like L'Jarius Sneed, that Trent McDuffie took, that our previous really good corners took, like Charvarius Ward in his third year.
Yeah.
We're really anticipating that out of one of our draft picks from a previous year to take that step forward this year. But
with
more
more playing time.
Yeah, with more playing time. And I wouldn't be shocked if you're correct and the Chiefs DBs do take a step back, but the Chiefs played Chamari Connor, well known in Kansas City radio as Barbecue Chicken, at corner a whole fucking bunch last year, and we do not anticipate that happening again.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's just
My only thoughts are that, like you said, the consistency of how good our secondary has been over the past several years is why I'm not worried about it, because the Chiefs know how to develop those players. I'm a lot more worried about our options on offense
Yeah.
because those historically have not been developed well.
Yes. Yeah.
well, that does lead into why I thought picking up Kenneth Walker for you guys was one of my favorite moves of the offseason. I think that is a perfect need fill.
And it
It's
was-
just more of the fact that you gave up assets for the first round pick of the draft on top of both of those. Like, I like both of those moves independent of each other, but the fact that they both happened in the same offseason is sort of a chips in the middle push that I think is perhaps unwise for long-term success. But the best part about sports is we get to see how it goes.
That's true. I do think I like what you're saying, Logan. I think I would be more inclined to agree with you on the it's too far of a push if the Chiefs would have drafted Reuben Bain, Jordan Tyson, or the safety whose name I'm forgetting. But
Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs, yes.
Caleb Downs.
But specifically because the first round pick was a corner is why I'm okay with it. Because Brett Veach has shown me nothing but positives in his evaluation of specifically the cornerback position. So if Brett Veach thinks that he's worth trading up for, he must be good. Is how I'm thinking about it.
Fair enough.
All right, let's finish up here with a quick recap. So, as a group, we picked the Chiefs to win the West. As a group, we picked Houston to win the South.
Leading the wrong way.
Oh.
Yep, understandable. Except for me, I picked Jacksonville to win the South.
As a group, we picked Buffalo to win the East. And as a group, we picked. Hold on. Who did we pick? We picked Baltimore to win the North. So, there you go.
As I told Logan, I would not be surprised if Baltimore's absolutely dysfunctional this year and the Bengals win the division.
Who knows?
I cannot see Pittsburgh being good, and the Browns are the Browns. They're going to be horrible. And we're the Cleveland Browns.
3 new head coaches. Anything could happen in the North. Anything could happen in the West. But regardless, we appreciate our guests coming back on. All repeat guests from last year. We really appreciate everybody for coming on, especially staying up with us late. Staying with us for almost 3 hours. Really appreciate it. YouTube, comment, subscribe. Patreon, subscribe over there. Appreciate all the people subscribing over there. I'm just getting the outro going. Again, thank you again for everybody for coming. Twitter.com/team. You want to shout out?
You guys cut it out again. I'm sorry.
Anything you want to shout out?
Nope.
All right,
No.
fair enough.
You can just find me if you want to find me.
Fair enough.
I guess I want to thank Alison for the years of Twitter content. You're definitely one of my favorite Twitter follows over the last couple of years. Could appreciate any good vibes for my wife's surgery, so I will definitely be in and out of the social media sphere as that gets closer.
Absolutely.
And I will definitely not DDoS the Kansas City boys with any T. Higgins touchdown. During that game.
Sure. Chris, anything you want to shout out? Go Mountaineers.
To Allison, there's always something in the corn. I've had that tweet bookmarked for like 3 years. I use it every time we play Iowa State.
Oh, that's why. It's like, why?
That's why that one's bookmarked. That's a legendary one.
Yep.
I don't got much. I'm launching WV's most ambitious fundraising campaign the day before we play Arizona in football season. So in 45 days, I'll want to die, but after that, I might be better. And I don't know. We're going to the moon or something around here. It's goofy, but more to come on that here soon.
Nice.
Quick gambling advice: fade WVU football this year. We are asking people to try out and walk on at the end of summer camp.
They do that
Oh,
year.
God.
Good.
It's not the same this time. It's bad.
Our highlights out of WVU's football camp is our now starting quarterback jumping and throwing the ball. And so we're screwed.
Yeah.
Good.
I was really hoping to be excited this year. It's not happening. So do with that what you will.
All right. We will get out of here. My shameless plug is all of you make sure to RSVP for the wedding. You're all invited.
Ooh.
Just need to make sure that we've got the RSVPs in. Thank you. See ya.
I am just waiting.